Hi, welcome to Age of Adonis session 7. We're getting straight back in with a recap. Whoever does a recap gets an inspiration for the session. Who wants to run down of what happened last week? Because it was a lot.
Let me grab my notes.
That was fine. Nothing bad happened. Like, I think it was one of our most successul attempts at doing things that we've had so far.
It was just the best roast happened, and now I'm like, well, now what? Have we peaked? It's session 7.
I don't know about that.
Would you like me to do the recap?
It's your call.
I might need the fucking inspiration.
Do it. Do it. Yes.
I might fucking need it.
What do you think is gonna
happen? So we start off. We are in the hidden room behind the toilets. We all know that. And we meet a lovely person named Spearblossom, and they are a tabaxi. Eris and Spearblossom, who are part of the same group of the Dais, chat about what Eris found in the barracks, because Eris is a sneaky little bitch and we love it. And then when Eris said, was it Ethan or Ethan?
Llewellyn.
Something
Ethan?
like that.
No, Ethan, yes. Ethan,
yes.
Ironhorn.
Spearblossom's like, okay, yes. Also, during the whole conversation where we start to discuss things in general, Arch just fucks off. Arch is like, I don't need to know nothing. And we do love that vibe from Arch. Arch is one of our many heroes. So Spearblossom basically wants us to go into the prison in order to do a breakout style kind of mission. The monks are currently scouting out the prison, which is when we learn more about the Dais in general. They are vigilantes, an underground order that protects people against the government. They don't kill people, but they are completely a-okay with torture, which we have to have a little debrief on, because Eris, what the fuck? What the fuck, girl?
You ain't asked the questions yet. We'll get to it, I'm sure.
So we find out more about the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are a thieves guild who use the Assembly, who are a group of thugs, basically. And there's a whole bunch of fucking tea going on between this group together. We're gonna go get out Llywelyn. Llywelyn is the Welsh pronunciation of the name. I just wanted to show I'm full of many languages. Yes. So, to prove that we're loyal, to prove that we're the one, we're going to get Llywelyn out of prison. The plan is to get Harper to disguise as a guard. Eris is going to try and grab the rota of the prison guards in the exchange, and we're basically going to get everyone in as prisoners. And that is the main thing of the plan. And so at this point, we're going to go get ready. We go get coffees because one of us really needs a fucking coffee. Ori opens up about the fact that they own an airship to everyone, and that they also have their own island. So they're sort of like, they're not money rich, they're asset rich. You know what I mean? Yeah, that kind of like, sort of like nobility now, really. And then we go to the council building. Yeah, where we are now on the map. It is full of some of the worst fucking people in the world. There is another tabaxi there called Seize the Night, who is very similar to Spearblossom, possibly siblings. Sarah, 𝘏𝘪𝘨𝘠𝘠 and Barana Baruch. Have I got that right? I think I've got that right. They are the worst people in the world. They are just the worst people in the world, except for Seize the Night. Seize the Night is a great guy. But they talk about the lower classes and how they want to get the syndicate in to basically get people. I was very there. It says there's the cough. And Hudson basically goes fucking ape shit on them. Hudson goes like, "You can't tell us to do shit. Maybe you should check yourselves before you wreck yourselves." Meanwhile, Eris and Harper are having like a indoor conversation in their minds, slagging off everyone in front of them. And they've also hired a beholder, which we should remember. They've hired a beholder to keep eyes on the city. And Seize the Night is fucking pissed. So we've got someone on the inside who might be able to help us. But basically Hudson mic drops the situation and leaves. We might have to go to a party, which is going to be hard. But that's where we are now. We're in planning stages and we're going up with the upper class.
Wow.
Hudson.
We also
slight connection. They've not hired a beholder. It is a company that refers to themselves as a beholder.
Oh,
because they see everything.
They see everything. They are called 𝘏𝘮𝘪𝘨𝘩.
I have written that, and I was like, why have I done that in 2 caps? Because I can't remember why I wrote that. And it's because I did write down 𝑏.holder.
Yeah.
and also,
I did that too.
Eris opened up the note that Seize the Night gave to them, and it says meet at midnight.
Ooh. Thank you guys.
Okay. We are getting straight in with that. Take your inspiration. As you guys are leaving the council chambers, where are you heading now? Are you going out to go and find something to wear for this evening? Are you going back to the Dead Prince, which is where you were staying originally? Where are you going?
Away.
Away.
Sounds good.
Away.
Somewhere else.
I'm going right now.
Wait, hold on. Did Hudson get changed back into peasant garb?
Yeah, probably should have.
We're
gonna go
speed run into your peasant garb.
Starts to make a way out, remembers, comes back in. Swap.
Right,
ooh, pretty.
That means you are just like this. Yeah.
Seagull.
So you step outside. It is sometime early afternoon. It is generally quite quiet, this part of the upper city. You are mostly being just kind of left alone. Though you did leave an impression as you left. It was quiet. And you did kind of implore the guards to start a union as you were leaving. So they're like,
my lord.
All I'm saying is they should unionize.
Yeah.
They should
I
unionize. But yeah, you are outside. You've got quite a number of hours to kill before this party. You've got plenty of things you can go and do. What are you doing?
I feel like we should make at least a bit of a game plan before we go and start charging about doing stuff. Can we sit on this little wall over here and maybe just have a chat?
Sure.
Yeah. No one said anything, so I thought I'd just say yeah.
Awesome. Cheers very much.
Oh god.
Right,
no one said anything, so I just thought I'd say yes.
Yeah.
Eris will go plonk down on the wall and just kind of sit and wait.
So we'll join on the wall and just sort of sit for a moment and then
That was so tough.
Good, mate.
Honestly. That was amazing.
So good. It was really. You did, and it was fucking beautiful.
I wish I had a slide whistle with me.
I'm sure we can find one.
Yeah.
It's okay. Only half of them hate me, so that's
what the party's for.
good.
Right, you done your job.
Well,
Hey, at this party,
done our job.
you can do some schmoozing if you feel you need.
I think I'm going to need to do some relationship repair. Yes.
All right.
Oh boy.
We can organise for that to happen.
Right.
I think some of them were into it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, to be fair. They're like, what is it, 𝘏𝘮𝘭𝘥? Are you told to wear a bra? Definitely into it.
Yeah. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
To
He
be
looks
fair,
like a
he
dirty
teaches me some
bastard.
Yeah.
financier, so maybe it's better to have him on our side than the other two.
Fair.
You should have said that before I said anything.
Well,
That's fine.
this is an assumption.
That's not your fault.
given-
That is on me. I take that on me. I did have to say something, but I'm sorry about what I said to you. Well, not to you, but in general. But I'm also not. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
But I
to be fair.
appreciate the apology.
Yeah. I made your life harder and I didn't mean to. It just all sort of built up. And I need to learn to be more guarded in the way that I express myself in a positive way.
Wow, that was
I
well said.
To
Thank
be
you.
perfectly honest, I think I kind of speared the reputation before anyone else could do anything further. So,
I mean, which was really
what's
cool.
done is done.
It was amazing.
Top tier, honestly.
Look,
Eloquence.
Everyone matters in a city. Everyone, like from the people who make the food, to the people who sell it, to those that eat it. Like, it's not when those at the top lose that sight. It's wrong, because then it starts messing with the entire setup of everything, and that's how innocent people just end up being roped into shit that they don't deserve. Because
Welcome to
the
my
people who are
world.
supposed to be at top aren't paying attention. That's why people like me are here. That's why us lower ends are supposed to be around.
Supposed to.
So, yeah, someone had to tell them. Right. Well, if you are intending to go to 𝘏𝘮𝘬𝘧𝘢 party, clothes are going to need to be bought.
But what about if I go as a musician anyway?
You will still need to, would you rather be seen as a circus entertainment or a refined entertainment that has been invited?
I like being circus entertainment.
Let me rephrase it this way. You're looking to get your sister into a university, correct?
Yeah, yeah. You got
These are a bunch of rich people. Let's get some clothes.
We'll find you something nice to
Yeah.
wear. It can be bright and yellow.
And
That's
I'm up for
perhaps a little practice in decorum.
Yeah. Now I know what I'm coming into. I promise I am going to be a lot better. I know what I'm dealing with. Usually when I go into situations like that, I would have done research for a while. I've got my research now, so I should be all right. I've done some stuff like this before. Go into fancy places, pretend to be fancy. So I can do it. Now I know what I'm dealing with. I can deal with it.
You also have a potion that can change your voice on your hip.
I also have a potion that can change my voice on my hip.
My lord!
You'll be
Holy
able to
shit.
sound posh.
From your
might be able to
your
posh.
potion potluck, it changes your voice to either higher or
Higher or
lower.
lower.
You don't get to pick though. It just
Yeah,
does it.
I think I'd want to go sultry, which I think means go lower. But I'm also like, I'm wondering if lower is going to sound better. I don't know. I might not do that. I can put my own
If
one
you
on.
end up using it, I will ask Lab to make your audio either higher or lower pitch.
You don't.
Oh my
Lav,
lord.
Give me
Lav,
really
please,
funny.
Lav, please don't do me dirty. Please.
No, make them sound like a fucking idiot. Do it.
No!
Arch, you're awfully quiet.
I was just wondering how a repugnant group of fucks like that even got in charge in the first place.
Money.
They had good
listen,
ideas
before-
once.
Before anyone gets money, I mean, as far as I'm aware, everyone who's in charge is there because the ancestors were cutthroats in the first place. So, I mean, the fact it's probably went for a cutthroat at that, I mean, fucking hell, that's some years of inbreeding, that is.
Inbred nepo babies. They're kind of it's a perpetual motion system. Like they just keep happening.
Yeah. It's
I'm,
very sad, really.
I'm gonna go find us a store.
Wait. No. I got an important thing to talk about. Wait, the note.
He's gone.
Okay, well, I've got the rest of you. What do we want to do about the midnight meeting tonight? Because it kind of clashes with the party. And Hudson's off to find a shop. So I had an idea of I go and talk to 𝘏𝘪𝘨𝘩.
Does it happen at the same time?
Well, I think the party starts a little earlier and will end later, so I could go to that, arrive at the party afterwards, and schmooze. I've got some good. I got talents that lie in specific places, and I'm good at getting rich folks to talk to me and take me to places they wouldn't usually take normal people.
How would you do that?
My dripping sex appeal.
Oh. Okay.
Ori,
I've done it
can
before,
you
I
roll
can do it
me
again.
a history check?
Yeah.
Eris's dripping sex appeal.
Roll me a history check on that.
Yeah. Like, I think
The
before
way. Oh no,
Yeah.
no! Please, you first.
Because, like, I think before this, Ori thought, like, Eris was, like, 16, so they're like, oh, and after they found out that they're, like, older, and they're like, okay, so wait,
Oh, you're an adult? Oh no.
okay, you're
Don't
not,
worry.
okay.
I am an adult, I promise. I'm small, but I am an adult.
Yeah, you're older than me.
You are reminded as Eris says dripping sex appeal. The way they talk about it, it reminds you of Madame Fantasia from your old job.
Mm.
She used to do this sort of shit all the fucking time.
I mean, I guess if you wanted someone to back you up, I could be there with you. I think I've handled stuff to do with that a lot.
That would be great. Like you've dealt with stuff like that?
A lot.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, if you know the business, then fuck yeah, let's double team it.
Yeah, of course.
Fantastic. Okay. Do you wanna be like offering my services out, or like finding the mark to do, or which one would you like? What kind of role would you like to take, or would you like to be in the sex appeal section?
No.
Fair.
No. I mean,
I thought not, but I'd ask it. I thought I should ask anyway, just in case.
no, I mean, I protect people from doing this. Like, as you go forward to ask for your job, I would be there to, you know.
Stunner. That would be great. Yeah, that'd be excellent.
Of course, I wasn't planning on joining you. I don't
Fair.
think you're my type, no.
Fair enough.
Damn. Salute a fallen fucking champion in this house.
Root locked.
Not everyone's type, but rich people do quite like me. A little bit rough, a little bit exotic, you know.
I know a lot of rich people who do, yes.
Yeah. Right. So, what I was thinking is, I go and see 𝘏𝘪𝘨𝘩, have a chat, have a figure out what's going on, why they want to chat, come back with the information, come to the party, do some of that, do some information gathering. You know, you guys will be there beforehand, so you guys can like figure out who's the person you want me to go get info from, so I can then approach them, get the information, and then come back. And obviously your own information gathering as well. I'm not saying I'm gonna fucking do everything, because I'm not that good, you know. But like, just if there's somebody particularly you think that would benefit from my skill set, while I'm away doing that, and then I come in, you can be like, right, that one, and I'll do. Oh.
Aaron, can you check your whispers?
Ooh, I can.
Whilst you're doing that, Hudson, you have bimbled off into the upper city. This place is significantly nicer and better laid out than the lower city. It is not half as cramped. And you can see kind of a mix of generally upperclassmen people around this kind of area. There's sort of a market district nearby to where you were perched up. So it's not particularly hard for you to find a tailor's or multiple.
Excellent. Sort of browse around them, check the prices, and find a nice sort of middling, like, good quality, but it's not going to break your bank.
I believe the average you'll be paying for a set of noble clothing will be about 5 gold.
Yeah, that's fine. Wait. Yeah, that's fine.
Wait. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Let me check my salary.
Just as a mind, was it 100 gold we got beforehand as a pay thing?
It was, I believe. Oh god, I don't fucking remember.
Nobody
If you're
writes
not
it
keeping
down.
track of your gold, you don't have it. That's on you.
That's all the gold that you dropped out of your pocket. I've got 30.
It must. I think it was 20. It was 20 split between the 5 of you. Then, like
Yeah.
you each get 20 out of 100. So you got 20 gold each.
Right. So,
Yeah, because it looks. Yeah, that's where you suddenly got 26 gold from, Hudson, because you were running on fucking pennies. So you're good.
Yes.
life of a
Okay,
wizard.
Update mine.
Yeah, update it. So, okay. Yeah, average noble clothing tailored will be about 5 gold.
Alrighty. I think that conversation is gonna go on for a little bit, so let's get myself sorted and then I'll come back and grab everyone.
But you don't want to have a catwalk with everyone? Why not? No.
So
Can you describe what you're going to be wearing this evening?
Oh no, I haven't thought this far ahead. Bruce. I haven't thought this far. I really haven't thought this far
We'll
ahead.
come back to you. We'll come
Yeah,
back to
we
you.
come
That's
back.
okay.
I haven't.
Yeah. So I believe they're called fine clothes. Yes, they are.
Fanciful clothing.
Cool. Yes. So I will put those in your inventory for you. So you have some fine clothes. There you go. Yeah, you're busy doing that. We will pan back then to the rest of the party. Hudson's been gone for a little bit whilst you've been settled. You know, you've been chatting for about an hour or so.
Shit, is Hudson okay?
Hudson's just gone.
A good
Hudson's
look
looking
takes
at
a long
the
time.
But just for the last bit, I was wondering. I thought maybe Arch could come with me to see season night. You know, bit of muscle.
Yeah, sure. We can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. And then you guys can all be fancy fucks and do your fancy thing, and then we'll come along and be fancy as well.
To be fair, fitting in with fancy folk doesn't usually vibe well for myself.
That's fine. You could be bodyguard muscle. You know.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that if we go, even if we just get a better tabard or something like that, you know.
I mean, what about a cleaning service? Just like clean the clothes you got, maybe fix them up and just embellish them a bit. Maybe that'll do.
Yeah, probably do.
Yeah?
I mean, if it's all covered with fucking armour anyway.
Yeah, true.
Add some
Well, I mean,
sequins to it.
Yes. Diamante, you know?
Mm.
In
Yeah.
fact, I do have one fault. They might not like me coming in with a fucking weaponry into a fucking party. Any point.
You're a bodyguard. I think we can get away with it.
Out of character, because what I was thinking there was like was it a cane, but it's weighted on one end, so it's just a mace.
Like a
cane.
cudgel?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
that's amazing.
That's looking
Yeah.
cudgel just walks in and fucking fuck off.
I'm sure we could find something like that.
Yeah, that may be a nice looking buckler or something.
Right. Should we? Where is Hudson? Hudson!
Meanwhile,
As you go waltzing off into town, you are it doesn't take you particularly long. You are able to find Hudson kind of just leaving a tailor's with a little kind of bag with their clothes sort of settled in it. And you just kind of make eye contact across the way with each other.
Hudson will hold up the bag. Who's good? I've found a place that's not too bad a price.
Nice.
It'll be about 5 gold. If anyone needs coverage, I can help.
No,
It's okay.
Okay.
How outlandish can we go for 5 gold?
Pretty outlandish. You could go
Alright.
like that is more than most people on Sif earn in a year.
Yeah.
So that's quite big.
They have some display sets that you could probably use for inspiration. I'm sure they've got a catalogue.
I'm going
well.
out of catalogue, love.
Honestly, fair.
Okay.
Got to look fine. All right. Should we catwalk, everybody? Let's go. Let's go look fancy. And also, Hudson, we need to see you and yours. Like, come on.
Not right now. It's not very appropriate for this environment.
Okay, fine. But later, before the party, we got to see it.
I do have to dress to go there.
There we go. Okay, cool. That's a fair point.
Great.
Yeah, it's not going to be the same as like going to the thing where you can get changed.
No, I don't intend to find a secret corner and dress this time.
Could be fun though.
As comical as it would be.
We're going to go through the party, and one by one, you're going to tell me what you're wearing this evening. So we're going to start with Harper, because this sounds like it's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Okay, so what she wants is like, you know the poofy squire's outfit? Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
So like the big fucking huge cuffs, the big
Huge
pantaloons, like just massive. They've got sequins going down each line to like accentuate them. Love heart booby window. There is a cape with sequins on the inside of it in yellow, like, and also the big hat, big feather coming off of it. Like the feather is huge. It's ridiculous. But as poofy as you, tight, big old poofs, like tight booty poof, and the cape needs to like have a specific swishing ability for effect.
And embroidered across the arse cheeks is "Art thou nasty?"
I was unironically going to go, what can I have on the arse? Art thou nasty on the
Art
butt.
thou nasty on your butt cheeks.
in
Perfect.
Diamante sequence.
Yeah, it's got maneuverability, but it is very like, I've come here to slay.
You actively have to like, you go into the store where Hudson got his done, and they go, you give them the pitch, and they go, absolutely fucking not, go across the street. And
I'm
so
gone.
you fucking go across the street. You watch like Harper like fucking spook walk out of this place and then across the street. And over the street is somewhere that does a little bit more eccentric clothing than your standard kind of stuff. And they're much like, this sounds like a great project, and they will work on it with you. So that'll be 5 gold out of your inventory, and I will.
This is the difference between fine arts and arts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna like get a piece of paper and I want to like color it in black and add them as like fake lashes.
Just like cut out.
Something cunt today.
Sure. You know what? Fuck
Okay.
it. Why not?
Jesus
I can't wait for the
Christ.
art. This is going to be beautiful.
Oh my god. Okay. We're moving on to Eris. What are you wearing this evening?
Oh, okay. Well, it was drawn for me by the wonderful Ori, by the wonderful Selena. Thank you very much. It is a floor length black dress that is quite simple. It's straight up and down, figure hugging, no sleeveless, and goes and is kind of a bit of a turtleneck, like goes up the neck and is all quite close, with a very high slit down one side, revealing leg, with some black decorative kind of arm pieces that come up over the top of the hand and come up just past the elbow, with some with some knee high black leather boots, and then there's a black garter belt on the slit leg. However, Eris would also like to find a leathersmith or someone to make a thigh strap holster for a dagger.
You are able to find someone who is willing to do that pretty easily. They will just kind of adjust one that they already have to make it fit across your thigh. That will be an extra 2 gold on top of the 5.
So 5, 6, 7 gold can diddly do. And I wanna make sure that it's well concealed, like it doesn't show on the outside or anything.
Are you putting it on the exposed leg or your other leg?
The other leg, because that'll be a bit obvious.
It takes them a bit of time to work with you to make one that, because you've got such a form-fitting dress, the one that is going to blend in without being too noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
And they end up having to opt to just adding an extra layer of fabric over that side of your dress to flatten it.
A liner on the
slightly.
inside, that's fine. Yeah.
Something to just make it look a little bit more padded so that you can't see the shape of the dagger. They don't ask any questions. You're paying them enough fucking money. They will not ask. They're just they just do it. But yes, okay. And now we're moving on to Arch. Arch, what are you wearing this evening? Are you wearing your normal kit?
So I've got an idea here for Arch, and it's a somewhat floral patterned embroidered gambeson style look that he's going to wear over the top of his chainmail, so he can still keep the armor and not look too weird with that, cheap with that. You'll still wear the gorget and the pauldrons or spauldrons over the top. He's going to have a set of wide-thighed, kind of military-esque looking trousers. Do you know like what you used to see with officers wearing, where it's like comes down, you've got the wide thighs and it shoots in at the knees down to the
Yes, kind of like the kind of I see. I can see the shape.
Yeah, a set of not knee-high boots, but like high calf boots. Like bottom of the trousers have like a leather cladding over the top, where he's got his greaves mounted over the top of that. From the shoulder, he's got an agulette, a gold agulette coming in towards the collar, towards sitting just below the gorget. Probably some nice, thick, heavy belting, that kind of thing. And he'll probably give him one of his bearskins that he had to make a bit of a bearskin cloak, a dark bearskin cloak that sits over. And he will get himself probably, I'm thinking a berry to go with it.
Nice little beret,
yeah. And it's still all
you will get mistaken for potentially syndicate because you are very military. But that's not necessarily a bad thing in this situation.
Yeah, he's gonna put his own wee touches to it so that he's not just identical to a syndicate member.
Syndicate is generally very kind of clean, plain, whereas you've got quite a lot kind of happening with yours that will make it a bit more individual.
Yeah, and when he's wearing it, he's making sure that he's not like it'll come pressed in a manner. I can imagine, like well thinked.
Yeah.
And he's gonna ruffle it up a bit so it looks a bit rougher, so he doesn't get mistaken for being someone completely on duty. And the only other thing, there's 2 other things I want him to have is if he can get a heavy cane to act as a cudgel, would be great.
So,
I think it's a
what
club,
weapons can you
club.
use? You can use simple and martial. So it'd be classified as a simple weapon.
Yeah.
So you would be able to use it. I'd say if I do a bit of poking around, I will stat a quarterstaff to be that for you.
Right.
It will just be a baseline quarterstaff.
Yeah.
But you will have a weapon that technically is a hidden weapon.
Yeah.
So if you want that, then a quarterstaff will put you back an extra 2 silver pieces.
That's absolutely fine, because I was thinking that, and the only other thing I'd like him to get would be a skull cap for underneath his hat. But you know the tight fitting wee metal helmets that used to wear underneath certain headwear, that kind of thing. So it doesn't look like he's armored, but he actually does have an armored head.
Okay. I'll say
So that-
like I'm not gonna like fiddle around with armor stuff. You will have.
Yeah.
You will keep your AC. If the rest of you are not like taking off armor to wear your kit, then you will lose your AC for this. If your kit isn't changing, then you will keep your AC. So that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
So there was an extra 2 silver on top of the 5.
Yes, it will be.
That's fine. I'll take that off for now.
I've added that to your inventory and your fine clothes. There you go. Bougie clothes,
No.
right. Ori, what are you wearing this evening?
Ori will be wearing quite a navy dark blue dress. There's a collar that goes around her neck and it goes down, and there's like a nice boob window that you can see. And it like goes down, linked down to the floor. It's quite simple. There's probably some nice patterns like on the front. There's also a deep cut down to the back, so you can see their back exposed as well. They have some sleeves to go with the dress to keep their armor still on them.
Okay.
And that's basically it. They don't look for anything too fancy. They're just like, okay, I know you need to be fancy, and I want my armor on me. That is all.
No.
You won't be able to keep your armor on with that because you're wearing heavy armor, and a dress is not going to be able to cover that, especially if it's
I'm
open
strong.
back. You will have to unequip your plate armor, which you'll still have 14 AC, which is still pretty fucking high, despite having no armor on. So you'll be alright. I'm pretty sure you still have higher AC than Hudson, so you're alright.
That's okay.
Ow.
Hudson, do you want to do your description now or later?
Hello, yes. I now know what I'm wearing.
Okay.
We've done the fashion hunt.
Yeah.
Hudson is going to be wearing a high-collared vest, half vest. That is a green base with red accenting and then gold embroidery. His usual fur mantle will line the inside coming up. And he's tied his hair to a braided bun with the front, one side of the front just hanging low. From the vest, you've got that like poofy strips coming out that then sit at the end of his bicep, and then some nice sort of a similar thing in his forearm, but not quite all the way. It's then just a bracer again. Green base, red accented, gold embroidered.
Keeping the
underneath-
syndicate colours.
Yeah, without being it obviously syndicate. Underneath is like a low V tunic that is held in place by a large cloth belt piece that instead of the syndicate logo will instead have the symbol of the Hargreaves family embroidered into. And again, accented similarly, there's a long strip of fabric that comes down that meets then at a point again, embroidered with the same logo. And from the sides, it sort of finishes the robe look while having it open by the legs. Underneath that is quite loose leggings. A nicer fabric, but loose enough that he can move around in it quite easily. And then quite high cuffed boots, again for that ease of movement. There's some jewelry here and there. He's kept the gems that are usually in his gloves hanging at his ears. And there's some bracelets and such.
Lots of little kind of bits and bobs, yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. It does take you quite a number of hours as each of you are going through effectively the tailoring process with individual tailors across the upper city. And you kind of reconvene together maybe about 6 p.m. So it is the evening,
Okay.
but it's not quite getting dark just yet. You know that the party starts at 8, so you have some time.
Eris will inform Hudson of kind of the idea they had with for Arch and Eris to go to Spear Blossom, to go to Seize the Night.
Seize the Night.
To go to Seize the Night and talk to them, and just be like, "What you think?"
I could send Johnson with you as well, who could alert me if something goes awry, and we can come help if needed.
Yeah, that's I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'll ask him to stay to the skies and keep out of sight then.
Hudson,
Awesome. Cheers.
Johnson's head pokes out of the fluff on your shoulder. He's just been sleeping
Yes.
somewhere in the fur. Like, huh? Yeah.
I have new nest.
Kind of gives you like the kind of like half slow blink of like, where the fuck am I? You said my name.
Sweet tired boy.
I need you
Baby
to follow
buddy.
Eris for a little while and keep out of sight, okay? If something happens, I need you to let me know.
You get the feeling of Look, you fucking flip the bird at Johnson. Johnson doesn't like you.
Got it.
Hudson's gonna take a moment, look back to Eris. Please refrain from swearing at my bird this time.
I mean, the bird's coming to help me, not to spy on me. So I got more love for it this time.
Please be nice. Please.
I promise to be very nice. What is
I'm talking to the bird.
Please be nice.
Please be nice.
Has Johnson got favourite food?
Does Johnson have a favourite food?
Meat?
Baby birds.
Baby birds and mice?
Probably is.
Or something? Like a good cut of beef, or like I can.
Could cut a beef.
I usually, I give him like this a little bit of meat. Here you go. You can try.
Some of your
I mean,
rations.
just kind of like person arm out. There.
His head just like sticks further out of the fluff, like he's like.
Don't hold so much with your fingers. It'll
He will take your fingers off.
Try and hold it onto. Yeah, that'll be better.
Okay.
He
Or like
just
just
wiggles
the
out
very
of the
bottom.
fluff on your shoulder, and just kind of we'll peck it out and kind of pick it up with one of his claws and start like pulling it apart.
Okay. Cool.
There you go.
Good.
See, that's not so bad.
Nice. Right. Grand. Yes. Well. Awesome.
It's not a scorpion, so you know.
A scorpion.
Well, yes. Yes.
Well, do you want to see Pinch again?
I
No.
mean,
He just pulls Pinch out from under the front.
Oh god! Full preserve the fucking scorpion.
Scorpion.
You leave Pinch alone. He's a valued member of this fucking thing. You hear me?
Does that
Well,
valued member like pinch you though?
Well, yeah, but I'm used to it.
Okay.
Listen, everyone's had a pet at some point that bit a bit more than it should have, alright?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
Exactly.
concerning.
So leave the little guy alone. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy.
I'm
He puts
leaving
it
him
back
alone.
under
I
the
just
fur.
don't want in this presence, you know, like in
I'm
this
not gonna
distance.
fucking throw him at you. That's
Please
just
don't.
animal cruelty.
Oh, I was going to say it'd be like a good tactic to distract someone, just throw a scorpion in their face.
I mean, to be fair, I have done it before, and he was consensual about it.
Excellent.
He was
Excellent.
fine with being lobbed at somebody for the bit.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
he didn't like the guy.
Yeah.
He didn't like the guy anyway. Okay.
Mm.
Fantastic.
In regards to like going and seeing our friend at midnight. Do you want us to come to the party first and then go away and come back, or should we wait and then arrive?
I mean, it would look bad for you to arrive at a party then leave halfway through. It would probably reflect upon the host.
Fair enough.
Arriving late is sort of a statement, like a
Fair
fashion
enough.
thing, over just like going and then leaving.
Solid.
To them, you are a syndicate's helpers, so it would make sense for you to arrive late.
Fair enough. In which case we'll arrive late. In which case, I guess me and Arch will have a pint down at the Dead Prince for a bit, and then we'll see you later.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, what are you talking about? This is great. It's fine. We get a little relax. We get some time to make some friends down at Dead Prince. It's gonna be great.
Okay. Right. Okay. Parties.
Party.
Party. I have never been very good at these, but hey, I'm sure it will go great.
Do you need me to change my accent?
No, I think that he'd be expecting that as part of the charm, I would presume.
What, like the lower class
You're an
charm?
exotic lower class. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I can play that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote this shit, and it makes me so uncomfortable.
You're a
Don't make you too
monster.
uncomfortable, Harper. I don't want you to make yourself an oddity for other people's entertainment. in
Oh,
that
don't
fashion.
you worry. I can play into anything.
Don't
I
worry,
am
I
what
run
they
this
call an
game so that
oddity.
you can kill the 1%.
Yeah!
Hey!
That's why we run this
Eat
game.
the rich. Eat the rich.
Okay, so we're splitting the
Yes, we can
party.
split
So
parties.
it will be Arch and Eris heading down to the Dead Prince,
no.
whilst the three of you where are you guys going in the meantime as you are prepping to go to the spy?
Pre-drinks, pre-drinks,
It's just
pre-drinks.
everyone going free drinks?
Liquid courage.
Yeah. It's
Like a
only
nearby-
pre-drinks, so
Somewhere nearby that we can drink.
yeah.
You do find? Are you staying somewhere in the upper city whilst the other two are going to the lower city?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we get in? Oh,
That's a good
You have
because you're our
Invitations.
invite.
well.
Did we get individual ones?
You didn't get physical invitations, but you were given kind of the thumbs up from the council, which
So we
means
just-
those guards will be told to look out for you.
I mean,
Okay,
they
cool.
probably know who we are at this point after
Yeah, to be fair.
After that shit.
that.
To be fair. Yeah,
It's more of a statement that you didn't arrive.
true.
So
Anyway,
Eris,
enjoy.
or not Eris, Ori, Hudson, and Harper, you're able to find almost like a nice little kind of cocktail bar, cafe style thing going on up here called the Draftsman's Quarters. That is a kind of a quite a bougie little like done up place that you're like, oh, okay, gonna have a nice drink, and they have like smoking rooms and things like that for the nobility, and apparently they do magic shows here. So students are often hired from the
I
fortune
love
Tells
magic
to come and show off some of their magic.
Oh, actually,
And this seems to be quite a common thing. Like actual magic, not that kind of magic. Actual magic. Oh, honey.
I
Harper's
was like so
sweet.
excited about like a fake magic show. The real one is like, oh, still good, but it's not like I'm fine.
No, I'm sorry, not that kind of
It's okay.
magic.
But you three are currently settled somewhere peaceful for a good number of hours before you are prepping to head to this ball. Because we will start with you guys. Start with you guys. So I've got to get the maps up. Right, who is not here? You two are not here.
So, how many parties have you two been to?
You're asking me. I've been to a lot of parties, like a lot.
Okay.
Mostly as entertainment, but like...
Makes sense. And Ori, have you...
I've been to a few parties, but I don't think you've ever been to a party like that. Or at least I hope you haven't.
I'm not going to ask.
I'm afraid to
I like
ask,
this mystery.
personally.
It's fun.
Oh. Actually, on that, Ori, the blue man, don't
bring up naked blue men at this
Don't
party.
bring up naked blue men at this party.
Okay.
Look, for your own safety.
What do I bring up though?
I mean, you mentioned you own an island, which I'm sure they'd be interested in. That's a very rare thing to have.
I'm only comfortable around you guys though.
You don't have to leave our brothers if you don't want to. I mean...
Yeah, we'll stick together, honestly.
Oh no, I
If
mean,
it's
I don't really want to talk to people, but I mean,
Oh,
I
that's
have
so
to.
real.
Yeah, I understand that. I am not a big fan of the politics that is a party, but it is a good way to get information. If you just play up to their egos and ask in a roundabout fashion for what we're after, then you're more than likely to get what you need. And if you are uncomfortable with the conversation, just simply mention that you need a drink and you're going to go get one. Or go get some food, or get some fresh air.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Thank them for the time and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're rocking up to this party a couple of hours late, which is fine. These kinds of nobility sort of gatherings tend to run on till the wee hours of the morning. So it's not horrific for you to be turning up at that time. Though as you walk inside, you are kind of asked to please leave any weapons you have at the door. They will do a double check on each of you if you are carrying weapons. If you are trying to conceal weapons, I am going to need you to play me a sleight of hand.
Eris is gonna have to hide that somewhere.
I have to do a slight thigh.
I mean, no, Ori will be like, okay, just keep it safe, okay? And they're gonna, like, expose their big weapon thing. This is what it is, okay?
Oh no.
Oh dear. They are going to take Ori's weapon because Ori has openly given it to them, and they put it effectively in a cloakroom. So it's like it's off to one side, it's locked away. It just means that like it's not going to be in the venue.
Yeah, I don't think they have anything to hide. I don't think they can hide it anywhere.
Hudson, what were you trying to hide?
Well, two things technically.
Okay.
Because we have the gems that allow me to cast magic from my gloves.
Yep.
But we also have our little secret other casting implement.
Okay. Okay.
I think he would probably try and move focus away from one by just going like, okay, all right, and taking out the earrings that are quite obviously magic focusing gems.
Okay. They are going to take that as like this is what you were trying to hide. The ones on your glove, you can get away with them kind of looking like decorative.
Oh, those were the ones on the gloves.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, okay.
The other item is the quarterstaff that we're
your little pop out fucking quarterstaff. Yeah.
Emergency quarterstaff.
That's fair. So they will take the gems and kind of also put them with Ori's things. Harper, are you smuggling any weapons into this party?
I'll show them the hand axe because, I mean, it's basically it's mostly for wood. But then she's gonna go, what about all this? And she's gonna individually take out every single piece
of silly circus equipment that she has. And go like, juggling balls. Is a mask a weapon? Bells. More bells. A triangle.
She's holding up the line.
She has nothing
Small
to
bells.
hide in there, but it's just like, oh, here's another juggling ball in case I lose the other one.
Harper, can you please roll me a persuasion check at advantage? Because I want to see how this goes.
Hang on.
At advantage, so you can roll
At
again.
advantage, at advantage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've also got silver tongue, which you need to talk about.
Yeah, we still need to fucking go over that.
Oh,
my
God.
God.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
well,
it's
silver
it's-
tongue, I believe you can't roll below a 10.
yeah.
Which we still haven't discussed the finer details of that because we haven't had time to. Oh fuck it, because it's funny.
That would be a 17.
That would be a
Ooh,
17.
cool.
Yeah. He just goes, just stop. Where are you pulling these from? Please put them back. Take them. I don't care.
Honestly, it's all about folding.
No, just put them back in your pocket.
Sorry. It's like you roll up the socks.
No, for God's sake. It's just like, you're just slowly putting all of this shit back. And he gets like, somebody whispers in his ear saying she's one of the performers. And he goes, explains it. All right, yeah, whatever. Just take your 10. I don't care. He's just like, fuck off.
Are you sure?
Another juggling ball in case I miss it. I lose the other thing.
Lose the-
Fuck's sake.
Small bells.
But he will take the hand axe off of you.
Yeah, fair.
Make sure those of you who are in the party who were wearing armor, you unequip it. Because you are not armored right now. The only person out of this party who will be armored will be Arch. So that will be the only person with the tanking if shit goes sideways. But, right.
Funny enough, if you say that Ori has a 14 without armor, Arch only has one more than that. With
Yeah.
armor.
That's still good. Right, so as you are open out into this beautiful open space, there is a variety of people in this space just sort of bibbling around and chatting to each other. You can see a handful of familiar faces, some of which you recognize, we recognize Sarah, who was the woman that got shouted down effectively by Hudson. You see Barana, who seems to be mingling amongst people and talking to them. Up on the balcony, 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘢 is sat with another dwarf, and the two of them are sharing drinks and talking. And there's a good number of other people here, some of which are not depicted. There are plenty of people in this room. It is busy. But as you see people moving around. You see some servers moving around as well. And on the far end of the room is a set of performers who seem to be setting up instruments.
Everyone. Low shoulders, big smiles.
Yeah.
And grab a drink as soon as you can.
Harper's already eyeing up the performers and what instruments they have, and like, is that the new state of the art? Oh, that's really good resin on that.
Do you want
Really
to go
good resin.
ask?
No, not yet. Not. Oh my god, look at that's got to
Right,
be a
I'm-
new bow. That's got to be a new bow. Oh,
I'm gonna make my way down.
okay.
Up to
Okay.
the, just gonna take nice, very purposeful steps, sort of politely wave to anyone who looks over. As he comes to the bottom and the server passes by, he's just gonna pick up some glasses and hand to Harper and Ori.
You don't know what's in these glasses, but it looks nice.
I'd
I'd like to spin it for the legs. Spin it for the legs.
Spin it, dramatic.
Sniff it. What can I smell? What can I smell?
It is a very strong red wine.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Small, patient sips. If you don't like it, just pretend to drink it and put it on the server's plates later.
Toss it on the plant behind you.
Right.
You see Sarah has noticed you, and is actively avoiding you, as she is like immediately kind of looking away and moving away from you.
That's good.
You got that star quality.
I'm going to turn off the patrols just for now because my brain hurts. The patrols that want to stop moving, that'd be great. Apparently they're just still moving on their own. That's fine. There you go. He's getting there. Right. So, Ori, you immediately notice a woman who is like maybe human. You'd assume probably human. She's quite short. She's around your height actually. She's quite short generally. She's wearing a very kind of frilly teal dress. Her hair is quite well done up. She's got kind of red kind of strawberry blonde. And she's kind of looking in your direction with a drink in one hand and a fan in the other, and she's just sort of looking at you. But she seems to be trying to get your attention as if she's interested in you.
I think she's interested. I guess this is my cue to go to talk.
You got this.
I will not mention the naked blue man, and you see them walk away.
Hudson looks to Harper, looks at the drink, and takes a swig.
Absolutely stunning.
As you make your way over to her, she's quite heavy set. She's she's quite an overweight woman. But she's the dress that she's wearing perfectly like suits her shape. She's clearly from money, and even better, old money. She seems like that kind of fucking woman. As she's kind of fanning herself with this glass of red wine in her hand as you make your way over. And as you stand next to her, she immediately kind of looks you up and down, as if she's taking you in. Can you roll me an insight check?
Okay. No, I forgot how to run. There he is. No, damn. Okay.
21. Are you wearing your amulet?
I am.
Okay. There is a gentle hum in the back of your mind. Be careful with this one.
Thank you. Okay.
As she's kind of looking at you, you kind of notice that she is looking for something on you. And she stares at your arms for a little while. As if she's like, muscle. Paladin! As she's not used to being muscular woman. So she's like, oh. She fans herself a bit. I don't believe we have met.
Oh, no.
She offers a hand out to you.
Oh, of course. And you see, like, she grabs it, kisses it a little bit. I am Ori. I'm not usually around here. Why would you be at a party like this?
Why wouldn't I? She kind of gestures around. It's like, I make the most of my evenings, darling.
What do you do for a living?
Well, and she looks you over and up and down again, briefly. My father owns a business in 8th Sea. I shouldn't go into work. We're not here to talk about work. We're here to talk about you.
What would you like to know?
Where are you from, dear?
Oh. It's a fancy island.
An island?
All for myself.
Oh, you live alone? Perhaps I can come and visit.
I choose to live alone.
Oh. She just kind of pulls a bit of a face.
Yes, I'm willing to invite guests. She's fumbling.
She's fumbling. Help her. Whilst this conversation is happening, we're going to go back to Hudson and Harper. So you are just starting to go like as you're talking to this woman.
Just what
Harper.
lady taught me.
You can tell like the other musicians across the room are kind of looking in your direction because you're kind of dressed like they are, and they're like, "There's a new one." Like they weren't told there was a new musician.
Oh no.
Like, oh, okay, because they're kind of talking amongst themselves and then looking at you and then talking amongst themselves again.
Okay, I think there's been some kind of mix-up, so I'm not going to get into that yet. So, I'm thinking, Hudson, do you wanna dance?
Sure. Yeah, I can dance.
Yeah, I think if we get the mood of this room is kind of like we need to hype up the musicians, okay, for their set.
Right.
You can dance. You know how to dance. You're like up there, right? Yeah, of course. Come on. We'll go for the mood. Graceful, graceful. Okay. I know. I'll do my best.
So I need both of you to roll me a performance check and a dexterity check.
I am going to be
Oh,
rolling.
he's fumbling.
Performance.
I'm going to be rolling this performance at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As dancing wasn't really that covered in the curriculum.
Oh, you did okay. Okay.
Hanging over
Uh,
two.
Just normal dex check, right?
Yeah, just normal flat dex check as well, please. So that's a 20 performance for Harper and a 12 from Hudson.
Harper instantly.
And a 15 dex and a 6 from Hudson. Okay. Harper, you kind of wait a little bit and you're like, okay, we're going to wait until like the music starts and then we can get involved and get more people involved. And you almost immediately hit like going in hard. Right, you immediately kind of drag Hudson in and start going like the full business, and you clearly know the footing and you know what you're doing. And Hudson, honey, you do not. You are so fucking like your feet are like you're accidentally stamping on her feet. You're then like stepping over, tripping backwards. You almost hit a server.
No, you're right.
It's a little bit messy, but you know you're having fun. You're like fucking about. It's like you are definitely getting the attention of quite a number of other people in this room as they are looking at you as you are kind of having a dance, and you see a couple of other people will start to kind of join in with you as if like, yeah, you know, it's a party. Let's have a dance together. So they're a lot more refined than perhaps you two are. However, who cares? You know, like no one really seems to mind. There are a couple nobles that will scoff in your direction a bit and be like, "Oh dear," you know, making a fool of yourself in this kind of company. Disgusting. But whilst the two of you are dancing, I need you both to roll me a perception check.
Ooh. It's not the best.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Hudson, you are a lot more focused right now on just keeping your feet like in one place. Because otherwise you're going to eat shit, and it's like, oh no. So your perception is focused on where your body is moving to in any given moment. Whereas, you know, Harper, this is a lot more kind of your territory, right? So this is very kind of smooth, effortless, and you start hearing conversations of people around you, of little tidbits of like information that kind of pique your interest. Can you roll me a d12?
Ooh, okay. A 3.
Okay. You hear quietly as you kind of rotate past this couple, steel prices are just getting higher and higher. Specifically steel. It's no wonder it's usually steel items or items with steel in them that are getting robbed nowadays. It would just fetch extraordinary prices. People are talking about the steel trade.
Interesting.
Hudson. Wait. Step will
Sorry,
change. Step will change.
Okay, yep.
Hang on. And we're going back
The
in.
left foot
And
goes
we're
this
going to
way,
move.
and
We're
then-
going to move the simple
okay.
way. It's all right.
Yep.
Don't worry. Got you.
This
I
is
got
fine.
you.
Oh,
I got you.
right.
You know anything about the
Just to-
still works up here?
Okay, right, still shit. Yep.
It's okay. Foot here? Yeah, that's good. Right.
Yep.
Would that be
So
to do
still
with the
works.
shock works?
What specifically about the steelworks is an issue?
Prices are getting higher.
That would make, in supply wise,
I think people are stealing it.
if prices are higher, that would suggest a lack of supply. That would make sense if, from what we've been told, if some people are preparing for a, and then I turned this way. So if sorry, I've lost my train of thought.
It's all right.
Right, yes, supplies lowering, dwindling, people are buying up more steel, perhaps to make more weaponry if something is being started.
Oh, that's an interesting line.
Perhaps the lack of steel is as a result of preparation for combat in some regard. That's usually what happens before, like, say, a battle.
Mm-hmm.
You would see such trends.
You were sent here on rumours of civil war.
Yeah, that would
Ooh.
support the theory that there's something brewing. Especially if they're stealing steel items as well, they're looking to craft more.
Oh shit! As you're like, oh no. Because you rolled quite high, I'll let you roll me another d12.
Yippee!
If you roll a 3 or a 12, you can roll again.
A
one.
Ooh.
You can quietly hear a couple walking past a guard and almost saying it to them as a bit of a dig. There aren't enough trustworthy militia or city guards around here to keep the peace. This city's a fucking powder keg. The guard looks a little sheepish, but they don't say anything. As if they are just kind of stood there almost like an ornament. Just kind of keeping an eye, keeping their mouth shut. And they don't respond to those nobles as they walk past.
Something might kick off tonight, you know.
Tonight.
I don't know, tensions seem kind of high.
If steel's been an issue for a while, that might
And
make
apparently there
sense
aren't
that-
enough guards here. But I guess we kind of already knew that from them wanting the syndicate in.
Perhaps looking into absences of guard rotations might tell us some of the locations of insurgents. Maybe they're being bought off, or they're being recruited if they're being mistreated. If we can identify absent locations, we might begin to identify where... Shit, wait, there we go.
Yep.
Where certain insurgencies might be stockpiling.
That's a good shout. All right, coming to the end of the track. Let's give a big bow.
Hold on, you want to do something big?
Sure, I'm
You
always
trust
up
me?
for something amazing.
I need you to reach into the sash just by my left hip and pull out the item in there.
Okay.
And discreetly hand it to me. And
Okay.
it's just his staff, his collapsible staff piece.
You find this little cylinder? Question mark? It just looks like this kind of weird little tube that you pull out.
Here is your tube.
Thank you. He's gonna hold it in his hand. I'm gonna bow you down, and you're just gonna hold that position for a second, all right?
Okay.
He bows Harper down and like holds it down, and then quietly casts to her, hold person.
Okay. I assume you're willingly failing the save, Harper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on,
Harper,
there we
you
go.
are paralyzed. The only thing you can do is move your eyes and breathe.
And Hudson's going to pull himself up as Harper's holding the pose and trail his hand up her arm to her other hand, to the hand, lock their fingers, break the spell, and pull her into a twirl.
Very pretty.
Which requires very little dexterity on his end, but...
I will roll a performance at advantage for this, please.
Yes.
Do you need me to do it?
Because you're both doing it, I'll say one of you is giving the other help action, so it's your call who rolls this.
You're doing most of the work in this situation, so...
Performance advantage. Oh, thank the Lord.
Okay,
The whole room
25.
collapsed. Your name, you're so great.
Your name.
Just a second.
That one with the juicy ass. Very well done. Yes.
As you bow and kind of do this dramatic flourish, you do get a couple of people sort of like, like from the sidelines, like, wow, that's exciting, because that's not really the sort of thing they get to see here. It's just a little bit kind of out there, but it's well received. You do get some people that like one of you do notice this one woman kind of nudges a guy next to her, like, why don't you do that with me? Like, okay, shit, okay. You're showing people up at this party.
Hell yeah.
But you know, the same way that people are intrigued by you, people are also suspicious of you. So you know, you've got a fair share of different kinds of people paying attention to. Whilst this is going down and you guys are enjoying the party, we are going to move somewhere a little quieter.
What the fuck was that? That was a terrifying sound.
As
Cut to the next scene.
as we head back out towards Aaron, as I change the music to something a little less upbeat.
Oh.
You guys are heading back out of the lower city to go and meet with Seize the Night. You two have been sat in the Dead Prince having a pint or a couple together and chatting and kind of passing the time whilst things have been progressing in your absence. Are you getting changed before you meet with Seize the Night or after?
I think
feel like-
probably better after, wouldn't it?
After sounds like a very good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eris will put on the big black cloak and like cover up all the yellow again. And just be like, right, cool. Sneaky bitches, let's go. And
Wait,
little baggy with the
wait, are we
dress and
doing?
everything in it.
Wait, are we doing sneaky, or am I being a loud bastard so you could be sneaky?
If you want to do that, I can go. I can do sneaky. We'll walk along. People notice you, not me. If you're all right doing it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, let's do it. Eris is being sneaky.
He notices that he starts listening off certain little plates, like the pauldrons and everything, so they
Just
jingle
clank a little bit more.
Yeah.
Be extra loud and obnoxious.
Mhm.
Okay, as you're heading up towards the upper city, you are definitely drawing attention, Arch. It's also a little bit harder to navigate for you in open air than it is in indoor spaces because of the echo not necessarily being there. But for the most part, the streets are quiet. So it's not super hard for you to be able to kind of navigate just based on your footsteps alone. You make your way up closer towards the council chamber, to where you would assume you'd be meeting with Seize the Night somewhere relatively nearby.
Mhm.
As you can hear distantly the sound of music being played and light from somewhere atop near where the council chambers are set. That's clearly where 𝘏𝘮𝘭𝘥 is holding his little soiree. You hear a psst.
He slows down. Like stops moving his body as much to make a little bit less sound. And whoever's making noise, just see his head just tilt slightly in a direction.
Eris will head that way.
Down almost like an alleyway near the council chambers. It's still half lit by the moon, but with his dark fur, he blends in surprisingly well. You kind of catch the reflectiveness of his eyes before you see anything else, as cats do.
I've got pretty good eyesight,
You do.
especially in this dark. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Arch just sees nothing.
Do you need Arch to roll a perception check?
No, you heard him.
Arch, you heard him. Like he's not trying to like catch you off guard.
Thank fuck.
But he is just kind of squatting, as if he's trying to remain relatively hidden from anyone else.
Is there anything you can make out around him, like a wee wall or a bench or something like that?
Yeah, there's kind of like topiary, like plants and a bench and things like that dotted down this alleyway. A shrubbery. Yes.
He's gonna march down that way then, and most of the way up there, he's been leading with his hobnails, and you hear he's stopping that. That he's walking more normally now. And he's gonna lean up against the bench that's the closest one he can find to him, as long as it's within like quiet earshot.
Yeah. Sees the Night will kind of pull a little hood over his head. He's dressed very simply, the same way that he seemed to dress in the council chambers. As he settles down nearby to you. You are not the person that Sees the Night gave the letter to, but you were traveling with him.
He's not looking at Sees the Night, and he just gives a nod as if, if anyone was looking at him, it kind of just like looks like he's contemplating, going, yeah, no, yeah.
It seems very much like the Ezio trying to blend in Assassin's Creed. It's just like two people just sat on a bench, not looking at each other, but definitely talking.
Yeah.
Can Eris?
He'll be here very soon.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
You can feel behind you something moving against the bench, and it's his tail anxiously kind of scratching against the wood.
Eris would like to spend that time while they're kind of sat there looking for like the most solitary secret place around here to talk. Like, is there a good alley with some boxes in the way? Is there somewhere around this area that would be best to talk, not in view, not in the open?
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, yeah, I can do. I'm bad at investigation.
Sounds like a you problem.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it.
16, solid. After a bit of digging, you are able to find like a place that's a little squished between two buildings that seems to be just kind of where trash is taken. That seems like the best place you could probably go.
Eris will just quickly check something. Eris will kind of under their cloak cast dancing lights and kind of open and close the cloak at them just twice to get their attention to come this way.
You can see the hood, like points just kind of pick up from the zip of the hood where the ears have just pricked up under the hood. And the reflective eyes kind of make eye contact with you across the street.
And I'll beckon over.
You are bringing company. Yes.
This company you want to speak to. If you want, I might be enough to join you, or I can be a loud fuck over here and give you some privacy.
This one is fine, that you come with us. and they will skedaddle across the street as casually as possible. It seems like this is something they may do quite a lot.
He gives C's, like, 30 seconds, between 30 and 45 seconds to get across first. And then afterwards, because he'll sit there and he'll just make it look like he's rolling a cigarette. And then kind of kicks himself up. And he just looks about, fingers off across the road, and carries on over.
As the three of you duck into this alleyway, Sees the Knight will pull off his hood as he's kind of checking over his shoulder, and will put out a paw to each of you to shake.
Eris will take the paw, shake.
This one does not believe you are part of the syndicate.
You'd be right.
They squint.
Sees the Knight sees that you are better at these sorts of habits than they are.
Oh, yes.
Again, they pull a bit of a face. But they don't seem like, it doesn't seem like a it's as if they're thinking, like their nose kind of wrinkles up, and they pull a bit of like the cat face when they've licked something they don't like. It's just like
Sees the Knight was watching you during that meeting. Your friend was very opinionated.
Yeah, that's right. We've got a lot of opinions in our group.
Who are you?
You can call me Otter.
And Arch.
they wring their hands kind of anxiously and look over their shoulder again, as if they're kind of keeping an eye just to make sure that they're not being watched.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm here having a chat with you at the minute because you gave me a note.
The things your companion says. We have not had good rulership in Aeron in a very long time.
Clearly.
This one wants to establish better harmony between the lower and upper city.
Admirable. I think, honestly, Hudson is one of your best bets for that.
But he is syndicate.
He is. And that stopped me for a while as well. But he's got good aims.
You can see the tail swishing.
This one would like to hire you.
What do you need me for?
Your party. Little group.
What do you need us for?
Sees the Knight is too overwhelmed with complaints to be able to handle this investigation personally. But I have suspicions. This one is concerned about a security company that has recently appeared.
Go on.
They suddenly vanished. For a short while after offering the usual services, and they did not give an explanation as to why.
What was their
In
name?
this time, there was more thefts than usual.
What was their name?
Beholder. Many of the upper city citizens are hiring them.
What do they get hired for?
General protection. Protection of items mostly. Especially with more and more things being stolen in the upper city.
What's getting nicked?
Mostly weapons.
Okay. And what
They
do you
pull
want us
a-
to investigate?
They pull a bit of a face, and they will lean into the both of you.
I work very closely with the lower city citizens. I handle the city complaints. It is the job that the other council members do not want.
Of course they don't.
I hear many things. This one hears at around the lower city there is an increase in weapon sales and general unrest. There is no proof who is doing the stealing, but the nobility think it is the lower city citizens. People are being persecuted unfairly, without trial.
Right. So you want us to look into 𝘏𝘮𝘮?
Yes, I will pay very handsomely.
Appreciated.
I will offer other assistances if you need them.
Also deeply appreciated. I do have something. My share of it, at least.
There is prick up.
I need a guard rotation. As a member of the council, I'm sure you can get that.
Both of you can hear the tail now swishing against the floor, as if he's in thought about that.
Where to?
Shit, what was the prison called?
There was not a name for the prison, but you could point it out on a map.
I can point it on a map for you. Hold on, have I got a map?
You do.
I got a map of Aeron, didn't I?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Eris will unroll the map and point to it. That one.
You immediately watch the change, kind of the expression change. I need both of you. Arch, you can tell based on the sound that he makes. I need both of you to make an insight check.
Uh-huh. Normal. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please. Fuck.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Anybody new?
Eris, he just looks pissed.
Whatever.
Arch, you listen to the kind of like, like cat humming of like a cat that's pissed off about something, or they are like something is upsetting them. At the concept of you pointing that out to them. This is clearly not the prison they were hoping for you to pick, or somewhere for you to pick, because it seems like that in itself is a problem.
This one can try. This is all they can promise.
Well, try is better than not try, so I'll take it.
This is maximum security.
Oh. Well.
Exactly the reason why we're thinking of looking at it.
They bring the dangerous criminals here.
Don't you worry about that. We just need that rotation.
Seize the Knight will do what he can.
And we will do what we can for you as well.
Was there anywhere else you were particularly interested in?
Seize the Night does not have further motivations, but you may hear things amongst the nobles at 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘵 little parties.
Yeah.
They
Is there
They
anything
like
else?
to talk.
Is there anything else you can tell us about this 𝘏𝘮𝘪, where we can start?
I'll do this out of character. They
Yeah,
explain to you that they are the leading in private protection in Aeron. So they are a private protection company.
Yeah.
When the elites don't want the intervention of the syndicate, so they hire this company instead of having the pack or the syndicate offer military presence, because they're still technically not a syndicate state.
Yeah.
So Aeron is still relatively independent at the moment.
Yeah.
They are paid to patrol homes, stand guard at small events, and they are bodyguards of nobles door to door. They also provide home protection in the form of custom arms, weapons, and armor, with only the finest materials. And that is the whole business. Is like if you can't hire them, they will sell you the shit to keep you safe. If you can't have them do the job for you. So it seems like they are a private arms dealer as well.
Interesting. Good to know.
They are the medieval ring doorbell, yeah. Except if you can't give them a good enough reason, they fucking stab you.
Excellent. Okay. We'll get investigating. And when do you think you might have that rotation for us? A couple of days, come back?
This one thinks they can get it later this evening.
See you tomorrow then.
They nod.
Seize the Night must put on a face. Be present this evening at 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘵's party.
Same here.
Meet with me here, same place, same time.
Just wondering, would it potentially actually be better to move this endeavour to a slightly different alleyway?
What, tomorrow?
Yeah.
It
It's never
is
good
prick
to
up
have
again,
to.
and they're now looking around like, shit, have we been seen?
I don't think we've been seen, it's never good to meet in the same place twice with this business.
Both of you roll me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. Please do better, please do better, please do better. Meh. Meh. Please say Seize the Night did better.
I will roll for Seize the Night. We'll see if... Ooh.
I would like to point out that Eris has not lowered their hood throughout this.
Okay. Seize the Night has.
Yes, yeah. I did think that was a silly choice, but
It
you know
is
what?
just flat. Okay, same as Arch. So there is a sound of a stone being kicked. Very, very distant. Sounds like it's on the roof.
Eris will gently raise their arms and pull Seize the Night's hood up. How high up is the roof?
2 stories.
30 feet?
Maybe about 40.
Eris will kind of look at Seize the Night and just say, just give me 2 seconds, and will vanish, arrive 30 feet up, and use his climbing speed to go the rest up.
Oh, nice.
get on the
Okay.
roof.
As you make it up onto the roof, Seize the Night now staring at Arch like, oh, no, we've been spotted. As you make it up onto the roof, you can see somebody sat next to the chimney stack, kind of crouched down, and the glint of stone hands pressed against the tiles.
You
the hood
need
slightly up. It's just
you
like,
need to be a lot quieter, my friend.
look, I did my best, right? I was trying to be quiet.
Not going fucking well, is it?
Yeah, well, I'm not usually a stealthy fuck, but this
Well,
is
no,
what
clearly.
so this is what Spear Blossom told me to do.
Yes,
just
well,
kind of
I
looking at you like.
And I thought we were getting a pass for today. So I think we're both disappointed, aren't we?
I'm just following orders.
Yeah, I know. I get it. But I'm afraid you've been caught, so you need to fuck off now.
We'll have a chat later.
Sounds good. And Eris will will literally step back off the roof and just drop and then slow fall, get down to the bottom.
Yeah, slow fall, you fuck. As you skedaddle down, sees the knight has effectively patted Arch on the shoulder and run. They are no longer there.
Running is so fucking suspicious. Don't worry, it's just
could have staged a fight or something like that, but no.
No, I know. Don't worry, it's just one of the dyers.
I thought they were leaving us alone tonight.
So did I. I've told him to fuck off now because one, we had a free pass, and two, got fucking caught. So, they're not having a good day today. That's fine. I've said we'll have a chat later. We have a party to get to, I think.
I believe so. So I'll tell you what. Give me 30 seconds head start and catch up, all right?
Can do.
And Arch will off a bit of the armour again. And he pulls out a bottle from his bag, pops the cork, takes a drink, steps out and just doesn't step out as if he's drunk, but steps out as if he's probably just taken a side step for a piss in an alleyway, adjusting the trousers and belt.
Classy.
Yep. Thing was on his way. He's had a bit to drink. He didn't know where the toilets were. He's a fucking blind man. He doesn't know where the fuck he's going.
As the two of you are heading off towards the party, we are going to take a break. We'll be back in 10-15 minutes. See you in a little bit.
See you soon.
Bye. Hello, welcome back. So, we are starting with... you two have just kind of come to the end of your little performance. And you've got a little bit of time to kill before... Eris and Arch will show up because it's still relatively early in the evening. You can see, Ori is kind of fumbling this conversation with this woman, who seems to just kind of be getting a little bit closer to Ori every time Ori opens her mouth, and is just kind of flustering the little fan and talking quietly. But mostly kind of just poking Ori about where she comes from, what she does, because she's not like anything that really comes through here. Yeah.
Strong.
If there's anyone or anything you want to do before the rest of your party show up, all three of you.
I'd like to message Ori. Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was going to quickly message.
At Ori,
She's touching my bicep now. I'm like,
yeah, I'll just message going you need a wingman. Or you good?
I can message back, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to sleep with this woman.
I'm just gonna go.
Harper.
You don't
What are
have
you
to.
doing this staring
Don't
thing?
have to.
I am just trying to get the information. That is all.
Ori, because you've been doing such a good time persuading this woman by showing her your biceps, you can roll me a d12.
Okay.
If you roll a 3, a 1, or a 12, you get to re-roll.
No smithing. Okay. 12. Roll.
Okay, an 8. She is idly kind of talking to you as you've kind of. Have you explained to her that you've done adventuring? Because she will have asked you, are you a hunter? Like, do you go out hunting? Are you part of, like, the hunting parties? You know, that sort of thing. Is that something you do?
Ori would have said, like, oh, I've protected people as a guard, and I've done all these cool, amazing things, and probably impressed her in some way.
Like, oh, exotic. I hate that. She will say to you, like, I heard that Sir 𝘏𝘪𝘨, who is common, he comes here often. He went with a hunting party for a nice little weekend out recently, and they were attacked by feral wildlife with bright blue eyes. They said, tore his arm clean off. He's not coming back anytime soon. I think he probably won't come back to the parties anytime soon. His daughter is here though. She plays in the band. I think her name is Penelope.
Penelope. Oh, that sounds awful.
I mean, creatures attacking people. No, it's terrible. Why would I leave the city?
I mean, yes, of course we want you to stay safe. Of course, that's all I've done for the people in this town. Do you mind if we, like, or if I can talk to Penelope, or if that's not who you care about, do you want to talk about who your father is, and I could know more about who he is?
How about we go somewhere a little quieter to talk?
Oh, okay.
You can say no.
No, I can do it. I could just refuse.
Okay.
But I want the information. And plus Hudson said to do like what you can, and I'm no, not like that.
No, wait, not like that. Not like that. Wait.
Abort!
You watch as Ori is brought upstairs to one of the balconies. It's a bit quieter up here. You kind of have like a view of everything. And she lights a very long, elegant pipe and takes a drag. Kind of sits down, places her hands on her knees, and then flicks the fan out again, and will just kind of flutter herself at you. But she will gently explain to you that she is from a very wealthy family in 8th Sea. And she goes a little bit red as she says it, but her father helps run a series of brothels.
Ooh, that's fun.
So she's like, we make good money, and we only pick the finest, such as yourself.
I am very flattered, but I actually have experience protecting these brothels instead of being part of them.
Oh, but that's a little low class for you, is it not?
Well, they're not very low-class brothels, I suppose. What just happened?
You just got fucking shot at.
No, these brothels are very high class, and I think they're beautiful. I love the people there, and if anything, I get rid of the people who suck. Not in that way.
She pulls a bit of a face, like, like, okay. And she just kind of,
Right. Well, if you ever want to come and visit with my father, just say that I sent you.
I can do
Perhaps
so.
you'll get a discount or something.
Oh, thank you. So nice.
she is effectively telling you, like, say that Genevieve sent you, and you might be able to get something more than the usual people. Who knows? Who knows?
This party is amazing.
She's still looking at you. Roll me another insight check.
Alright. It won't open up my sheet. Okay, I'll just do that. Insight! Oh no!
Yeah, she seems to just be genuinely giving you that information. It seems fine.
Oh boy.
It's fine. Okay. Hudson and
Meanwhile-
Harper.
Watching like Ori go off up the stairs. I was just gonna turn to half of it. I think I'm going to follow suit and get some information. Grab me if something goes wrong.
All right. I'm gonna go speak to performers. But if you do get a chance and I don't, could you see if someone would fund like
Wait.
university stuff? Someone cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I don't think they're gonna, well, someone cool might talk to me and be like, "Oh, I got loads of money and I love poor people." But if I don't find them, could you do that for me?
I will see if I can find someone for that.
Thank you.
Right. Who are you? Are you approaching anyone specifically, Hudson?
I'm gonna first look around to see if anyone's particularly trying to grab my attention. Also look up at 𝘏𝘪𝘨 in case. So he
Kilvar seems to be deep in his cups and talking to another dwarf who is quite well dressed, in what you recognise to be kind of classic Shockworks clothing. He has travelled quite a distance to be here, it seems. And Kilvar and him are kind of chatting and talking amongst themselves and smoking. And he will like look down at you briefly and kind of gesture, say something to the man next to him, and then gesture down at you, Hudson. Roll me an insight check.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go observant.
He's stating that you're from the Syndicate. He's telling him, like, there is a Syndicate member here. Look how prestigious we are.
Hudson's gonna offer a bow to them.
The other dwarf kind of wrinkles his nose and then will bow his head. And then kind of offers his cup as if, like, have a good evening. But you can tell by the look on his face that he is not thrilled about the concept of the Syndicate itself. As given what you've heard about the Shockworks, not surprising.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, not gonna get information on that end.
Kilvar is a clueless cunt, so he doesn't really know that that's going on, which is why he's like, check this out. No, bad, abort.
In that case, we're going to return to the people on the dance floor and see what's about.
There is a variety of people kind of milling about. There's a few that are familiar to you, such as Barana and Sarah. There is a very tall, lanky elven woman who just kind of looks like a tree. She is like maybe about 6'7". So she towers across, like, above many of the other people in this room. She's got almost like minty green hair, dressed in this long blue dress with kind of flowers and a little crown across her head. And she is covered in these kind of faded green tattoos. She does not look local, but she has she's kind of awkwardly cupping a drink in her hands, and she seems to be in conversation with Barana and somebody else.
I think I'd like to join this conversation.
Okay, make your way over.
Does Brianna have a drink in hand currently?
She doesn't currently, no.
Hudson's going to pick up 2 glasses from a passing server. As he approaches the group, he's going to offer one towards Barana. I don't suppose I can improve relations given our last conversation.
She takes the cup from you and just kind of looks at you. Like, you've got some fucking nerve showing up here. But she doesn't say anything. She just kind of pulls a bit of a face. The other woman, the very tall elven woman, kind of looks down at you. And she gives you kind of a very sort of gentle, kind of nervous smile. She's like, hello.
Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you.
I like your, clothing.
Thank you. It's a bit garish for my liking, but this is a party. One must dress for the occasion, I suppose.
You and me both. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
I am Hudson.
I am Leah.
And she kind of takes a hand and will kind of give you a bit of an awkward shake.
Yeah.
She's clearly not really got the etiquette of a noble, but she's trying. She does look quite out of place. She does not look local. Can you roll me let's go either history or nature, I guess, to see if you can figure out where she's from.
Let's go nature. That feels more of an interesting angle.
Okay. A 12. There is a few cities on the other side of Mount Thule, one of the largest kind of mountains on the ring, that house quite a number of druids. Ingriston is one of them, and you can tell kind of by the patterns on her, she's a druid.
Oh.
So she has literally come from the other side of the ring. You don't know why she's here. It seems very far to go for a party she's clearly not super comfortable at.
I was sort of gonna make it a bit obvious that he's looking at the tattoos and such, and then look back up towards her. You're quite far for a party.
Yes, I was on the World Warp.
I see.
I was traveling.
She kind of looks down.
You have been very nice to me, and let me stay while I am waiting to go back home.
Of course, I understand. I too was at the World Warp.
And she kind of looks at you like, you fucking get it. Whereas
Yeah.
Arana's kind of looking between the two of you like, what fucking conversation is this? This is boring as hell. Whereas the other noble just seems to have lost interest in the two of you as you are kind of chatting in the middle of the dance floor.
Oh, but of course, how rude of me. Burenna, was it?
She kind of tilts her head and looks at you.
You seem a lot more contained and controlled than your other counterparts, I've noticed.
You can see her open her mouth and then shut it very quickly.
Hudson gives that look of like, this is what I mean.
Yes.
That is all she gives you. She looks like she really desperately wants to say something else, but it is not appropriate. She is not saying it.
I appreciate that. I also appreciate that in our meeting. I hope you did not take personal offense on that. You seem to know a lot more than you give on, and hopefully I can come to understand some of that at some point. Hope you
Roll me a
understand
persuasion
that-
check.
Sure.
Okay. As she's listening to you effectively compliment her. She swirls her drink, takes a sip. I know when to speak, unlike some of the people on the council. She gestures her head in Sarah's direction. Very
Hudson takes a deep sigh. Yes. I should be quite disappointed to know of my preferences. But I hope that as I look further into this investigation, that I could possibly rely on you, just as Seize the Night. Though I feel Seize the Night probably has his eyes and ears. He seems a lot more connected to the lower end of the city, I would guess. But you, I feel, have eyes and ears in the upper end.
I do not busy myself with vagrants from the lower city.
But in order to fully understand the situation, I'll need to know what is going on in the upper city, as well as the lower. Would it be amicable to trust that you may, given the
Seeing as though you are doing an investigation on our behalf, I would be willing to impart any information that I have.
You honor me.
Leah's looking between the two of you like, oh. She's like, oh.
Before such matters, he's trying to jump between the two. Leah, there's a matter about, sorry, I'm making assumptions in this point. Do say no if this is something outside of your retinue. But, something on beasts acting strangely, if I may speak with you on that matter after.
Her ears prick up. She's like,
Yes, that is fine. I can talk about that.
That would be brilliant, if you just give me a moment.
she seems very excited to be talking about druid things. She's like,
Yes.
oh.
Hudson, I think I'm solving two problems at once here.
As you are juggling these conversations, Arch and Eris, you are arriving. Are you arriving staggered, or are you arriving together?
I feel together is
Together,
okay. Yeah. Eris, as we're coming in, is going to lean over to Arch and say, "For tonight, my name is Dorian."
Arch is going to give a bit of a side eye for a moment, see, and he's going to offer his arm out for him to link with him and say, "Oh then, Dorian, you like someone to watch you?"
Eris will link. Very good. Right, I've got to get my posh on. Hold on. Ah, la 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 la. Ah, figs and trees and figs and trees and wine and lovely. Right, okay. I think I've got it now.
You do that, I'll stick with me.
Right. Can we just surveil the room, see where our party are, and see where other people we may recognise are?
As you immediately clock Ori on the balcony.
Excellent.
With a woman who is smoking and kind of fanning herself and chatting away to her. Ori seems like she's just having a nice conversation. This woman is definitely coming onto her.
Ori's going to have a nice
100%.
night. Ori's going to have a very nice
It's
night.
just going straight over her head, or at least she's actively dodging it, which is hilarious. Harper, you're making your way over towards the band, are you not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Over chatting with the band. Very good.
Chat with the band.
Exactly where
So
we thought
you
it
will
should
be
be.
on this side
Very
of
good.
the room. And right in the middle of the room is Hudson, who is chatting to Barana, one of the council members, who looks distasteful in his direction, like, and a very, very tall elven woman, who looks kind of like a bit out of her depth.
Right. In which case, in perfect company with Hudson. Very good. Do I see? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Well, let's head down then. We'll make our way.
Can Ori like try to make eye contact with Eris?
Yes, I'm sure we'll see.
Kind of lock
before.
eyes from above the balcony.
I think Eris will kind of put out a hand and kind of go, "Okay, hand, do you need help?"
They're gonna kind of gesture to like the band because they want them to kind of find out more information that they couldn't get to. They're like,
The band.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
You see it kind of gesturing ahead in Harper's direction.
Looks down to Harper. Okay. Does Harper need backup? Maybe. Right. We'll head that
Harper,
way then.
how are you approaching the band?
I'm approaching joyfully. I think their playing is great.
Just having a little bimble over.
Yeah, I'm like,
Are you jingling?
of course I'm jingling. I'm always jingling.
Bit of like
If I need to sneak, I just hold the bells.
As you make your way over, you are met with a variety of kind of few older men and a very young woman, who maybe is about your age, and she's playing a harp, whereas the rest of them are kind of playing a variety of different instruments, mostly strings, and then you've got like a what looks like kind of a very, very well dressed gnome on a drum.
Yes. Everything about the situation, yes.
The young woman, maybe she's a little bit younger than you by the way she kind of looks at you. She's a bit shorter. She maybe looks like she's just about 18. Like she's young. Human, as she kind of waves at you. I like your outfit.
Thank you. You should check this. And then I lift up my...
Art thou nasty on your ass?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I am nasty, but thank you.
That's okay. It's a good question to ask. You're the first person that's in that, so thank you for asking that.
Oh, fantastic.
And she just kind of seems a bit kind of like,
Oh my god, you're playing the instrument, that's my namesake.
Oh.
She kind of gestures to, like, looks back to the harp and then back to you.
Your name is Harp.
Harper. You're a Harper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, my
it's
mum
nice
was
to meet you,
absolutely
Harper.
banging on the harp. It's not something that I, like, routinely carry because I'm assuming those things are, like, a massive weight. But honestly, great playing. And I'm not here to, like, jump on your, like, what you've got going on here, trust me. Like, I know it's really annoying when you do your setup and then someone else sets up and it's like, I didn't realize that like someone else is here, so I get it.
No, you're welcome to come play with us, right?
And she kind of looks over her shoulder and you watch as like the other older gentleman kind of look at her, look at you, and then go like, yeah, as if like they're not going to say no to her. She's just a sweet kid. Like, they're not going to say no to her. They're like, yeah, no, sure. Yeah, fucking why not, I guess.
Cool, great. Because this totally, like, I'm usually like the musician at these kind of events. So being here as a guest is, like, really weird for me.
It's my first time.
Is it? Oh, you're doing an amazing job. Honestly.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm
doing
Penelope.
great.
And she kind of
Lovely
puts her
to meet
hand
you,
out towards you.
Penelope. Give her like a pat on the hand as well, like, you're doing so good.
I was supposed to be here with my father, but he's not very well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
He got injured with a hunting party.
Oh my god. Oh,
But
oh my love.
I'm gonna play anyway and make him proud.
Yeah. Honestly, like, and she's gonna, like, hold her hand like this. Like, the best thing to do is to be there for him, but also get a distraction for yourself. And music is such a beautiful gift.
I'm trying to focus on that.
Yeah.
Some people have said some really nasty things about him here.
Who?
Just some people in the
Crowd, she kind of gestures. She doesn't point at anyone specifically, as if she's like, I don't want to point anyone specifically out because that could be that could cause political tensions. So she's like, people.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Interesting.
I'll just play for the rest of the night, and
you know,
and then
if you're feeling up to it, you can just specifically point them out when we're playing music. Okay, you can 100% do that.
Okay.
She just kind of looks at you like, oh. Yeah, you're making the fucking murder list.
God, I don't need any trinkets anymore. I don't need any focus. My weapon is myself, bitch. I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna kill a man.
I'm gonna kill.
Okay, so Arch and Eris, as you're kind of making your way in, you can see like Harper and this little girl are effectively talking to each other whilst the band is setting up on the other side of the room.
Okay, I think Eris seeing that, like, okay, the band is covered, so Eris is going to be like, doesn't want to, but it's probably gonna.
You can roll a perception check to just see if you can pick up on anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of interested about the two dwarves up top.
You can go and bother them, yeah.
Well, this is the thing. I'm wondering whether to make myself look like a harlot down here and get their interest to go up there, or whether I just go up there and be a slut.
It's your call.
I think we'll do a perception first, see if there's anybody down here who I'd try and approach to chat about stuff, but also does know that need to tell people some stuff.
Arch, if you want to roll perception as well, you please do.
Okay.
Okay, 19.
Much better. That's good.
It's a bit loud in here for you, Arch, for you to kind of be able to navigate particularly easily, but you can make out the shapes. So long as you're close enough to people, you can just avoid bumping into them. But it is just a lot of people. Like, it's busy in here.
As they've got down here, Arch just looks like he's playing the part. Like, I take it there's other people smoking and everything around.
Yeah,
he pulls out the cigar he's got, and he just fucking
just lights it. There's a number of guards that are kind of in a similar position, but they are mostly just sort of posted and staying still. You do notice there are kind of servers that are moving between people. And they are clearly, like, picking up on stuff as they walk past, because there's one woman who can't seem to keep her fucking face from, like, showing what she's hearing. Because she'll hear something and then go, as she's, like, walking past. And she's like, oh, shit. And she kind of moves past, but she's definitely trying to kind of stay out of people's way.
If that server comes on round, you'll ask for a drink off them. And then kind of give them a knowing look, like, go on. I could tell you've heard something good.
She will approach you. She's got kind of drinks and like a variety of kind of little skewers and snacks on this board. She looks exhausted. She's sort of blonde, tired, and kind of making her way around. She's got like a wimple on. She's dressed very simply compared to a lot of the people in this room. So she's clearly from the lower city, and she's been hired to do this event. But you don't know how many events in a row she has done, because my god, it looks like she's not slept a fucking wink. And that's probably contributing to her not being able to keep a straight face. As she kind of offers you both a drink, and then will bow, almost drop the tray, very quickly, like, as she like tries to pick it back up again.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Are you quite
sorry.
alright?
Yes, of course, sir. Ma'am, noble. She kind of trying to get that correct. I apologize. I hope I didn't get any on your dress.
No apologies required. You are fine, I am sure. Although you could look like you could do with a sit down.
Once the party is over, I have a job to do, but I appreciate your concern.
All right.
Is there anything I can do to help at all? Well.
Oh, no, I would not ask out of guests. She sorry, I'm having a snack.
No, you're fine.
Well, that was her stuffing her face for a sec.
She just kind of is like kind of picking up some of the like cocktail sticks that have fallen on the floor. She kind of shakes her head. I would not ask guests to do any work. Oh gosh, no. No. It's quite all right. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna get in trouble if I'm seen talking to you. I apologize.
No. I just one question for you.
Yes, of course.
Who do you think here is looking for a line of someone to have an enjoyable evening with?
Oh, she kind of starts kind of looking about. You can tell this woman's heard some shit because she immediately looks at 𝘏𝘪𝘨.
Excellent, cool, good to know. Right,
She doesn't say anything, and then she's like, "Oh," and then immediately kind of looks at other people and pretends like she's taking in the rest of the room.
Those on the balcony.
Oh, was it obvious?
It's slightly, but I would prefer obvious to inobvious.
Inobvious.
Don't worry, darling. I don't even know the lingo. You're all good.
Oh. She seems very jarred by you suddenly talking like you're from the lower city. She's like, oh.
I was invited. I have a good second voice that can be used when in places like this.
She then looks at Arch like, is he with you? I mean, are you two not meant to be here? Question mark.
We are meant to be here, we promise.
Okay.
There's just a reason I don't talk to people much at places like this.
Sorry, my immediate thought was Eris waves his hand in front of Arch's face.
I love the fact that Arch would technically be able to see that, so he just fucking slapped your hand off him.
No. If Eris waved their hand, it's just that slow, subtle. It's like the stone grinding sound. It just.
I love you, darling. Don't worry.
She leans into the two of you very quietly. Goes, I've heard some crazy things at this party.
Oh, please do tell. I love a bit of gossip. Go on.
She looks around. She's like, I am going to get in trouble if I see
Eris is going to pretend to be like choosing an hors d'oeuvre, like from the tray. Just like, yes, no, don't worry, darling. You keep talking. I'm just going to look really distracted by all the pretty little foods on here.
I've got to pick a particularly juicy one. Hold on.
Yes. Always go for the staff.
That's a good one. She
olive and cheese.
will lean in quietly and tell you there is a single steel supplier in the lower city that's refusing to move his business up to the upper city, which is kind of stupid because he'd make a lot more money up here, but he's not doing it. His name he's a man called Davos Tarris.
Davos Tarris.
And he works for the Dragon's Arms manufacturing company. I think some of the people here think it's insulting that he's not, that he's keeping his clientele lowborn when he could be making far more money in connections up here.
Well, it's always nice to ruffle a few feathers, isn't it?
He is the only person in the lower city that's selling steel. The only person.
Wow. Good on him.
He's making a fucking fortune from what I've heard. I shouldn't say that. And she's like, oh.
You're right. You're right. It's just us. We're not going to get you in trouble. You're all right.
Don't worry, lads. We don't give a fuck.
Okay.
And Eris will then finally pick up like a canapé and be like, "Oh, wonderful! Thank you very much, dear, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Maybe I'll find you again." Nom 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 nom.
Before you go, quickly, what's your name?
Mia.
Nice to meet you.
Oh. She will shake a hand, and she does. Looming behind her is a Barana, as just sort of appears out of nowhere from the conversation with Hudson, as she seemed to have picked up she was having a conversation she was not meant to be having.
Oh, Barana! Hello! This wonderful one was just talking me through the hors d'oeuvres. Very
That is not
skillful.
what I was hearing.
Ah, wonderfully minded, aren't they?
She takes her pipe and smacks her on the top of the head with it. And Mia just immediately kind of flinches. It's like, I'm very sorry. She will kind of straighten herself back up and skedaddle. She moves at pace. And Brianna just seems like that's fine. That's fine behavior.
The look Arch gives Barana when she does that.
It's on site.
It looks like if he wasn't trying to keep appearances and be somewhat highborn in temperament, it looks like if that had happened in Lower City, it looks like he might have swung her.
Yeah.
I would refrain from having conversations that spread the rumor mill here.
Oh, I'm so very sorry, Barana. Is there anything you'd particularly like to tell us then instead? Or anyone you'd prefer to introduce us to have those kinds of fine chats with?
She looks about, gestures to pretty much the entire room, says, "You have plenty of options. I'm sure you're smart enough to be able to do that yourself."
And I'm sure you're better than to leave two guests abandoned in the hall with no one to be introduced to. Surely you can introduce us to someone, Barana.
You're not my guests.
And yet, you're the only one who's approached. So it would be bad manners, and I'm sure would come across very poorly to the rest of the nobility here, that you would abandon two freshly arrived guests.
She pulls a face. Roll me a persuasion check.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Please. Fuck!
Oh.
God damn it. You know, yeah, it's fair. Yeah, okay.
Inspiration.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Persuasion. Come on.
Oh my god.
Damn it. Well, it was better, but...
Oh yeah, it's deceptions with you, isn't it? Damn.
Yeah.
She smiles, and it's like this sickly sweet, like, I don't fucking care smile on her face. She's like, "I'm not your fucking babysitter."
And I'm not your fucking subject.
Okay,
Lovely
everyone.
evening.
It's so nice to see you two. Why don't you go and see if Kilvar is open to any conversations with guests, my friends?
Wonderful. That sounds brilliant. I'm
He's
going
deep
to go
in his
do
cups
that.
enough that he'll pay attention to you.
I'm sure he'd appreciate the change of atmosphere.
She gives you such a fucking side eye, Eris. And she's just like, I do not like you.
As always, a true delight to talk to you, Barana Baruch. Bye-bye. And Eris is gonna just start heading up and be like, just kind of like, just like Sieve, just.
Yeah, can I ask quickly, DM?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any figures following Barana around?
Oh, all right. Give me a moment.
Ooh.
Give me a moment.
Interesting question.
Oh, get the busted bitch.
My thought process here is, how do you insult someone like this? Oh yeah, talk to the dead cunt that's following them around, if there is one.
Oh my god. Oh.
You see an older gentleman, who is wearing very, very simple clothing. He looks like a servant.
Oh boy.
And he is following her around. He has kind of his hands clasped in front of himself, and he's got his head down.
I'm gonna keep that one in the pocket for the minute.
Okay.
But as Hudson would
Hudson, you
know,
can see him looking.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be able to see that.
I know what that
he
look is.
Looking at something that you've seen him look at this kind of thing before, so So, And then it kind of looks to Barana and gives like a very sickly sweet smile of his own.
Excellent.
I'll leave you
That's-
to you. And then
that's
gives
good.
a bow to Hudson before turning back and following after.
Hudson's gonna bow and quickly grab another
drink.
Allow me to swap as an apology for the insult.
Can you not keep your accompaniment under control?
As I'm sure you're aware, there are things that can be learned through higher emotions and things that can be learned from more diplomatic conversation. Therefore, the former, I work the latter.
So they're your bodyguards.
Oh, I am a lone syndicate member in a beholder territory. I am
She
a bit...
pulls a face as you mention that. She's like, okay. She doesn't say anything, but she's now looking at you like, you know more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Beholder has been mentioned in front of me, right?
Beholder
Yeah.
has been mentioned, yes.
Okay, cool. I was like, wait, I am...
Not in detail, but you do know of them.
Yeah.
A private company that are selling.
Yes, because it was mentioned that they
action.
went to them and now they've come to us. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
You're doing the good.
yeah. While that offers some protection in the instance that if something were to say happen to me, there would be questions. There is also the dangers.
Trust me, you're in good hands here.
He offers her a very coy smile and goes, sure I am.
Hmm.
But speaking of things people can do for each other, I have a favor to ask. And... oh, hold on. He sort of may I? As he leans in, sort of fix some of her hair, but leans further in as is to whisper.
Hmm.
And I'm sure you're aware what favors mean to the wolf. And he pulls back out.
Smooth.
I'm
Fucking
interested in the longevity of the Beholder's activities. I've mentioned that there are thefts going on. I'm wondering, well, say if we were to look into long-term clients of the Beholders and theft victims. Well, I wouldn't make assumptions, of course. That would be rather cur of me. But should such a correlation exist, I would be interested to know.
I can put you in contact with the person who runs it. How does that sound?
I think the wolf would be very pleased.
Just don't tell Sarah I'm doing this for you.
He looks to Sarah, looks back at her.
Sarah's still
and
sheepishly kind of avoiding you across the room.
turns back to Barana and goes, you don't need to worry about that.
She tells you that Beholder Security is run by a woman called 𝘏𝘪𝘨. And that she is late 30s human woman. She gives you a general description, very silky kind of black hair, kind of olive dark skin, brown eyes, monolids. And she is quite a kind of unassuming woman, but she's very sleek. Everything about her is like perfect all the time. And she would have been invited here, but apparently she is dealing with internal affairs, which has come up since they effectively went dark for a few weeks, and now they've only just started taking new clients on again.
Interesting.
She tells you specifically, Beholder Security are currently helping clients who have recently had items stolen, so they are prioritizing people who have been targeted before. So that for some fucking reason, they are doing that.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
That's suspicious. Let's thank her for the information. Alright, I shan't bore you with work for any longer. I'll let you get back to more interesting topics. But I thank you, and I'm very grateful, as is the wolf.
At least one of you has manners. She will bow to you. Gives Eris a side eye on the balcony. And then we'll kind of make her way away from you.
And then I turn to Leia.
Leia's looking at you like... Are we going to talk about animals now?
Yes, we are. This is the conversation I was more looking forward to.
Okay.
Would you perhaps dance and stalk?
I can do. I'm not very good
Keep
at
it
dancing.
slow. I'm not either. We'll keep it slow. Just to keep up appearances, you know.
She will take you by the hand. And although she is quite a bit taller than you, she is also just as left-footed. The two of you are kind of
We keep it
awkwardly
nice and
fumbling.
simple, like the 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 4, 6. It's just like, oh no, oh dear. Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yes, sir.
As you take her by the hand, you notice ever so slightly underneath your palm, there is a shimmer on her skin. She's wearing a disguise.
Oh. His eyes are gonna dart to the hand, and then look up to her, and just offer a smile, just like, okay, cool.
She doesn't seem to notice that you've picked up on that, because she's more focused on trying to keep her feet in one place. She's like a giraffe who has just been born. Like, she's having a bit of a bad time with her lanky ass legs.
Oh gosh. Trying to think of what I was going to say, and my mind's gone blank. Right.
Do you want to come back to this?
Yeah, let's let someone else take a turn, because I've talked quite a bit.
I don't know who to pass to. Who has something they want to do?
Eris wants to go. Oh, well, no.
Everyone's got things they want to do. Oh, gosh. Okay. We'll do it with Harper. Harper, what's up? What are you doing?
I've like gone over the key and the tempo of the piece, right? How is 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘍𝘏 looking?
Sweaty and drunk.
Perfect. I want to make eye contact with him as I'm playing.
Okay. As you are playing, roll me a performance check. Oh my god!
Oh no!
You're
Still
playing a
as well.
song you don't know very well, but you're still able to keep up. It just
if
takes
I
a
like
couple
do it
of,
a little bit wrong, I
just-
just kind of go like, "I'm so charming. What are you gonna do?"
I'm so lowborn and silly.
I can't help it.
Penelope very quietly occasionally will go, that was a C. That was a C.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry. The rest of, like, you can see the other musicians are like, can't say anything. They don't want to upset the little one. They're trying to be nice. They're just trying to be nice to her because it's her first time.
Okay,
But it seems like they seem kind of like pokey musicians that are just like, don't fucking get on my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna like wait for the end of a song to take a break.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna go up, walk through the ballroom, and up to where 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘏 is.
Okay.
So yeah, I've got to go. This could end interestingly.
This can only end beautifully. I'm so excited.
Right, Harper, as you make your way over towards 𝘏𝘪𝘧𝘏, his green clothes, like his beautiful kind of green silks, you can see the sweat stains on them. He's got
Right.
kind of a bit of alcohol that he's poured down his front. His beard has kind of got mottled stains of something in it. You don't know what. But he is
my God.
drinking and smoking something that smells very strong. It smells like a drug rather than like a cigar or something like that. You're not sure what. And the man sat next to him has like a goblet of something. Looks like red wine. And looks a lot cleaner, a lot more put together than 𝘏𝘪 does. And the two of them kind of look at you. 𝘏𝘪 immediately kind of leans over in his seat. It's like, oh, you decided to grace me with your presence.
I know, you should be honoured.
Well, he immediately is a bit like, oh, okay. This is so gross. I hate this.
Yeah. No, you got put into it now, man. We
He's a
started.
slimy bastard.
Embrace your inner straight man at the club.
What can I do for you?
At Sauce Bar. Yeah.
Mr. Drippy Tits, nice. What can I do for you then, please, darling?
I don't know, what can you do for me?
Are you propositioning me?
I don't know, maybe. Since you've got everything you ever dreamed of.
Well, it'd be scandalous for me to sleep with that lowborn of
It would
not
be,
even
wouldn't
of the ring. Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
He bites
See,
his
I
lip
know you-
and looks at you.
Oh, God. I hate being alive.
I had to put a trigger warning in for this session just because I had to play this cunt. He's so nasty. I feel like the trigger warning is for me. This is disgusting.
Yeah. Oh god.
Harper's going
I'm
to lean forward.
overheating.
Fucking booby window. Come together.
Mr. President.
Booby window time.
Roll your composure check. I want to see how well you can keep this shit together.
Okay, composure. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god!
Okay.
I can play
As
this
you
song.
kind of lean forward, you throw up in your mouth a little bit.
Sorry,
It
I've
smells
just had
horrific.
a little bit to drink, you know. It's just this fine dining and fine drinking just isn't in my repertoire, you know.
It should be. As
Could it
he's
be?
kind of looking you over. This is so nasty. The other man is just looking at you like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, he's like, bruh, it is so icky. This is upsetting.
See, I've come up with an idea for you to, like, you know, get better with the lower classes so they don't, you know, rise up and, like, eat the rich and all that.
Eat the rich. What a funny
Yeah.
sentiment.
I know. Everyone's been saying it.
I think they should just do the little culling that we were talking about.
No,
and make
no,
this a
no,
lot
not the
easier.
culling. Not the culling.
No, no.
See, you
it's
know,
just
what I was
effortless.
thinking, was, what about if you know, just the select few, the skim of the top, offered scholarships to the university to make the lower classes feel like, you know, they've got something to give? Because, like, you don't have to give it to everyone, but, like, you know, that'll keep people on side. It'll literally be nothing to you, and then everyone will be praising your name from down below.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Please, for the love of God. Oh my god! Yes!
He leans forward. He leans forward a little bit. You know that I would give you a scholarship with a heartbeat, dear, but we're not a syndicate state, you know. I don't have any business with the Fortuna. It's not my repertoire, but I could give you a spot on in my house. I'm sure you'd be
Or I could just
Yes,
ask your
well,
friend right here,
well,
who's
sure.
just, you know, seems to be really classy and is catching my eye.
As he seems like suddenly a bit like, hey, no, focus on me. As you're showing attention to another man, as he kind of leans towards you, he is going to kind of brush his hand against your wrist.
Oh my god.
And he's sweaty, right? Like, it's nasty. And he will kind of whisper to you. I can't believe I'm going to say this. Do you want to know why they call me 𝘏𝘪𝘨?
This is the sauce bar experience. This is awful.
I'm out.
The other dwarf just pinches the bridge of his nose like, I cannot believe I'm fucking listening to this.
𝘏𝘪𝘨, I've got someone in mind. It's my sister. Like, if you do that for my sister, I'll be forever grateful. Yeah. You know, me being so lowborn.
Well, I don't do these sorts of things for free, darling.
Shame if everyone were to hear that from down below.
Well, maybe, maybe I'll see. Well, as he starts kind of rummaging in his pocket, and he pulls out he starts kind of flicking through coins. And some of them are kind of sticking to his fingers, and he will just kind of hand them over to you. He's so nasty, bro. It's so bad. He will hand over 100 gold pieces to you.
Holy shit. So, oh, thank you so much. If I could just get that writing, she will start to write up a contract. Saying that
At this point, Dorian and Arch, the two of you are now making your way up to see this shit happening. It just kind of looks like Harper is extorting 𝘏𝘪𝘨.
I mean, Stunner, let her go. Yeah, like...
So she's going to write up a fucking contract of that he will fund Piper's full university fees.
Yes.
And with no... He cannot, under any circumstances, retract this or ask for anything in addition. This is a lock-tight fucking contract. Yeah, if you could just sign there for me.
As he's now looking at this contract through bleary, drunk fucking eyes, Eris and Arch, the two of you kind of make your way up. You can see him being handed a piece of paper, and he's now kind of squinting at it. Like,
excellent. Eris will, I think, see that 𝘏𝘪𝘨 is busy, and as Eris walks by Harper, just puts like on the middle of their back, just like does a pat in like a well done, like
thank you,
nice, and we'll come round to this other dwarf, and in Dwarvish say, "It is a pleasure to meet you, sir. Could I ask your name?"
Is not common to hear my home tongue here, as he turns his head towards you and introduces himself as Dorian Stoneseat.
Oh, how interesting. My name is also Dorian.
Oh, well, it is a common dwarvish name. As he's kind of looking you up and down, like, you're definitely not a dwarf.
Yeah. I have all of this in Dwarvish. Just my father was a dwarf.
That explains your height. So he kind of will say, he says kind of like it's like a joke. He's a bit
yeah.
And he will stand up, kind of look at 𝘏𝘪𝘨, and he's like, "Let's speak of better company elsewhere."
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll make our way over here.
Don't leave me.
You've got Arch is now perched behind you, like.
Yeah.
With a sign, give me the sign.
Leaning back in the arm of the chair, got that cigar there, and
Yeah.
you can't see this dwarf properly, but you can smell him.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can
God.
already see on his face. Just,
Arch, you recognize that drug as suteros. It is often smoked by druids as a way to calm the mind, usually to kind of numb the environment. He is actively
Abusing
not
it.
present, and he is very much not. And yeah, he's not supposed to have this sort of thing. That is kind of considered by druids. That is a holy kind of experience. That's a religious thing.
Yes, but one of the upper
And he's
classes
just fucking
never-
smoking it like weed. He's
Yep.
just here.
if Harper looks back at Arch at all, you just see that look in his face of the.
It's just the rage.
Just no. Half of the silent laugh to himself, like, this is just more dirt on this motherfucker now.
Considering there's a druid in the room,
Yeah.
that's spicy.
I feel like that druid has probably smelt it and been like, oh, fuck. Well, okay. That's not how you're supposed to use my sacred herbs.
Again, please?
Suteros. I will put it in the side chat for.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. But after hearing that, he's going to step up to the balcony. And he's just going to lean onto it, kind of looking over, taking sips of his drink. Just kind of half paying attention to what's going on next to him. Almost as just trying to be like, listen, lass, I'm here if you need help. Just kind of like giving those somewhat
Giving
worried
Harper the
glances
backup
across.
she needs.
It's like she sees he's got the cane at his side, like he's holding the top of it like it's a hammer right now. Like, oh, he is not happy with his current situation.
Fair.
Trying to listen out a little bit to what's going on below as well.
Okay.
Does he sign? Does 𝘏𝘮𝘮 sign?
𝘏𝘮𝘮 is currently struggling to read it.
Perfect.
He's like, just give me a moment, dear.
Yeah.
He's just kind of staring at it. It seems like he's read the same sentence like 4 or 5 times already, and it's just not going in.
It's alright, just sign it.
You're just
Just
trying
sign,
to get him.
you
Just
know?
fucking sign it.
Dotted line! But yes, Eris, I will hold off my conversation with my fellow Dorian because I feel Ori over the way might have some things to do and say.
Ori, is there anything you have been specifically trying to get out of Genevieve?
I've been just trying to get, I suppose, more information about people around that she would know about. Like, it sounds like she knows gossip, and I was like, yeah, okay.
She is
I'll
just
do-
talking at you at this point, where she'll just tell you a bunch of things that she's heard, because she's just like, she likes having somebody to gossip with, and you seem to be of that type.
And I'm there for her, not for anything else. Just, I'm here to listen to you, girl.
And she is into that. So she. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go through the rest of these rumors with you because
Oh, excellent!
she will have just fucking told you. She does mention something about this beholder security because she says that she has employed them. She said that she's had some stuff stolen, specifically steel jewelry. That was stolen relatively recently. There's only minor things, so she was concerned, but she does have more expensive things in her house that are made of steel. That she's like, if so, she has hired them to prevent that from happening. But she says that they have opened again to new clients after a very long closure. Something about internal affairs being disrupted.
Okay.
She mentions that she thinks because they sometimes outsource their work to like they hire groups, so she thinks that maybe one of the groups they'd hired had had a scuffle with them or something like that. Maybe there was a disagreement on a contract or something. Who knows? She doesn't know the specifics, but she thinks that that's what's going on. She does say to you, keep an eye on the staff. I heard if you aren't careful, they'll pocket anything they can take from you.
Okay.
Specifically, if you're wearing nice metals, they will take them if they can.
Yeah, sure. Fuck you.
Yeah, I know, right? 𝘏𝘪𝘭𝘥 holds the best parties on this side of the ring. So it wouldn't surprise me if he still rubs shoulders with the Amber Congress. Though I heard they are in the midst of a civil uprising. How awful. All sorts of people have appeared on the ring, from Sif after a frightful attack on the World Warp. I do hope they get shelter as the weather is turning. I can't imagine many of them will survive when the night months come round.
The night what?
The night months. So as the season turns into the quote-unquote winter that this environment has, you have the harvest months, which is your summer seasons, and the night months, which are your quote-unquote winter seasons. It is going to get significantly colder as the night months hit. Being on the ring, it's going to be fucking blizzards. It's going to be unpleasant. And if there's any people lost in the woods, they will freeze to death. It's like, oh dear, that sounds terrible, doesn't it? What a shame. She doesn't actually really care. She's just making conversation. And she gestures to kind of the rest of your party. She doesn't seem to know that you're associated with them, right? Because, like, 2 of them came in late. So she gestures, it's like, apparently those new people are a bunch of vagrants from Sif. 𝘏𝘪𝘭𝘥 must have invited them because they're interesting.
Well, I mean, it's okay. It's not okay.
Vagrants, fucker.
I don't want to cuss this woman out. That's very nice.
She points at Hudson.
Oh no. Okay.
Syndicate soldier. Here. How exciting to see a man in uniform. I wonder if he was brought here by Lady Graham. She has the most connections with the Syndicate after all. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, maybe. I mean, it looks like he's doing a nice job.
At least he's well dressed. And she's kind of like leaning over the balcony and looking at Hudson.
Hey. Like, these people are doing their best.
And everyone else in this room is a fucking knobhead.
Yeah.
Apart from that one nice little kid on the fucking band.
Yeah. Just the kid and the druid. I kind of wanted to try, just in case, because I don't feel safe, divine sense.
Okay. Yeah. How does that look?
I would say as she's just kind of baffling and like speaking with Ori and not really caring about it. Ori, I think, is kind of gonna dissociate for a little bit and kind of get like it. Just to anyone else, it looks like they're dissociating, but like for them, I think their vision kind of like gets a little bit blue. Everything kind of looks a little bit wispy, and they kind of just look around. There
is like effectively a sonar ping out of you that you can see. That would pick up on Fey Fiends and Undead, I believe. That is what Divine Sense brings up. You do not see or feel anything of those 3 categories.
Okay. I kind of want to leave. I think,
just leave then.
Yeah, I think Ori's gonna stand up and go, this was very nice. thank you for your offer. I think I will go speak to those people that you say that are not very cool. And I'm gonna hang out with them because I think they are cool. And they're just gonna leave.
She's like, oh, right. Well, bye, I suppose. She, as you bimble away,
Tell her how she
Stunner.
fumbled.
and as you are making your way over towards the kind of the mass gang that have kind of appeared in this room of your friends, Hudson,
Hello.
there was a rumble under the floor.
Oh shit.
Something shifts in the room.
Fuck.
You feel a pressure of magic. It's like the air gets thick. As you kind of breathe in, you can kind of taste it. You can taste magic. You've come across this before. It is like the pressure before a combustion.
Hudson is going to grab onto Leia's hands tightly, pull her down, and as he does, he shouts to everyone to the corners, and basically puts himself over. Everyone to the corners, explosion, and covers Leia with himself.
There is a bang.
Oh fuck. Shit!
As something explodes underneath the floor. Tiles get flung up into the ceiling, and you watch as all of the servers scatter.
Oh shit.
And that is where we are going to end.
No, fuck you! No! No!
So we will see you all next week. Thank you very much for playing. Thank you for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.